Hello everyone, this game sounds like my air conditioner. I don't know much about this game. I'm gonna just be straight up. I saw the trailer sometime back because a regular viewer of ours, Goes With The Most, sent it in the Discord channel. I liked the art style. It's like a gambling themed visual novel type thing. I fucked with its vibe, and then the other night, Goes With The Most redeemed the requested game on Twitch, so I was like, fuck it. With this game specifically, fuck it. Let's give it a try. I don't know much about it. There's blood. Ghost, have you roped me into playing a horror game? It better not be horror stuff. Let's just jump right in. I only started this game once earlier today to make sure it turned on correctly and OBS picked it up. No music. There's been a huge spike in crime rates in recent years. Yeah, no setup or start to the stream. I want to get in and I want to try this game. I was also told the game's about like 3 to 4 hours long, so or at least the first chapter that's out, and it's free right now. So give it a try. I promise you this game's not scary. It has some dark and disturbing moments in the story, but none of it's scary. Let's hope not too dark or too disturbing for Twitch or YouTube. But thank you, Ghost, for informing me. To regulate it, the level of punishment has been up to an extreme for everyone. They're putting everyone on the giant dick smasher roller coaster. This has caused most government-run prisons to be overpopulated, underfunded, and in horrible conditions. Yeah, sounds about right. Prisoners with long sentences will often die of malnutrition or illness before their sentences. I thought this was fictional. But now they can apply to outsource private companies that provide alternative forms of punishment. You know it's spooky, because that was in red. So how much gore? Because I've also said before I'm very much not into gore. Let's just see how it goes, I guess, and I'll try my best to avoid seeing anything that's gonna make me want to throw up. Oh. I fell down. Cough. Is that what that sound is? Where in the hell? I'm Eddie. It's not a ton for the most part. Like, if you get a game over, it appears for a second. Got it. Hang on, phone. Wait. What are Twitch's guidelines about gore? No, ignoring you, AI overview. I just want to play this safe. Oh, okay, nope. They're good because obviously they're not gonna have an issue because a lot of people play really bloody as hell horror games and play Doom and stuff. But I just want to be safe. Anyways, where in the hell? I assume this is me. Ah, right. I'm on the floor. Oh. I control like Pac-Man. That's the best way to describe it. Like, there's a weird delay between changing directions, and the only way I can describe it, it's like in Pac-Man, when you hold a direction as you go around a corner, and like, I don't know how else to describe it. This is weird. I don't play a lot of these type of like RPG Maker or visual novel type stuff. They're not really in my usual wheelhouse, so. Mirror. Looks like somebody else dressed me. I definitely wasn't wearing this when they put me to sleep. I'm all dapper, and I wanted to walk more towards the wall so I could get a better look at my little suit, but no. Time to hit the Jackpot. 1 trillion. Ah! Congrats! Welcome to the show. Your role? Brutal Bull! A crowbar just... Oh. You hesitantly pick it up when the slot machine swings out, revealing a passage behind it. Wait, that just straight up kind of sounded like... Oh! That sounded like me just going, oh. No, speak again. Oh, I can also click. Go back to sleep. I guess that's supposed to be a bed. No wonder my back's sore. They could have at least given me a mattress. I could sleep on that. Oh. Save. Go ahead and save. There's me. I kind of want to look around the menus a little bit. System. This sucks a little bit that I have no options for like screen size or anything. I don't like when games... Sorry, this is just a small tidbit. I don't like when games have a window that you can just manually resize whenever, because that fucks me over with OBS, because that means I have to try and find the perfect ratio to fit into here, and I usually can't, so I have it as a tiny-ass window right now. I have it in its original resolution, just stretched on OBS, because that was going to be the best way to do any of this. There's a little nitpick. Character... Ooh. Ah, okay, I don't have anything. Info deck. Reason for imprisonment. Oh, yeah, why am I? You know what you did. Oh, fuck me. I wanted to find out why I was in crowbar. Your assigned lucky charm. It feels heavy in your hand. Does it? I've wielded a well, I not wielded, but I've held a crowbar before. They're not that heavy. You make up to 20 different save points. I would make at least a couple save points every time you do save, just in case you accidentally load back somewhere you don't need to. Ooh. Good luck. Where's Sans? This is just Judgment Hall ass shit. Oh, I got it. Yo. So I do have a partner. Oh, like that. Does that? Am I already projecting? Does that not just kind of sound like me? That you were a no-show. What took you so long? They should. I need to see how their chemistry is first. I'm not just gonna blindly start shipping. Whatever. At least you showed up at all. I was gonna make the comment when I saw the trailer, but I'm gonna say it now. I mean this positively. This is a very Tumblr art style. I don't know how else to describe it. This is Tumblr sexy man coded. That's positive. It's as positive as I can word that. It's the only thing that I can word it as. At least you showed up at all. I started thinking they paired me up with someone that got cold feet. Cuff your left hand to proceed. Uh-huh. Let me just... Oh shit, I do have a lot of slots to save. Alright. This is an Ace Attorney. Hi, welcome Blueberry. This is Jackpot Crash Course. Crash Bandicoot. Roulette. I swear that just sounds like me. That just kind of sounds like me to me. I listen back to my own voice all the time, and that kind of just sounds like me going. Hiya. Dope. That just it sounds like me going. Duh. But. Duh. He truly is me. Except I look nothing like this. You got a staring problem? What? No, I was just... I don't blame you. I've been told I'm pretty irresistible to ugly dudes. Yeah, they should kiss. I'm starting to not mind being paired against this guy. Are we waiting for something? The sign says put the cuff on, doesn't it? Yeah, why haven't you yet? Yeesh, what are you being so pushy for? I was waiting on you, slowpoke. Right. On the count of 3? Sounds fair. 1, 2, 3. Your time starts now. Finally. Already? What? Now it's looking sort of like a proper game set. Still expecting more pizzazz, though. Where's the audience? The cheers and the clapping? Or at least a host explains how the game works. Less important. Let's get started. Wait! What's all the way with you? Can we just get on with it already? I don't know how to play. Can we check the rules first? You don't know how to play roulette. I don't gamble. Okay, never mind. He's not me. Whoa, why do you look so surprised? Don't look at me. Look at your mug. You have the same look as those washed-up brutes who drink and smoke in front of slots all day. We're checking the rules first. Fine. It's this face. When I say that this art style is... I don't like using the term because it sounds derogative, but I mean it in a positive way. This game has a very Tumblr sexy man art style to it, like these portraits. I mean it positively, but I know that if someone heard that out of context, they think that I'm like dunking on this game. I don't know how else to describe like this vibe. It's a very specific vibe as someone who grew up in that era of the internet, seeing a lot of... This is... Another way to put it that also sounds negative, but I mean it positively. 2010s OC animatics. Does this make sense to anyone? I hate using these words to describe it because it sounds like I'm like shitting on this game or making fun of it or saying it's cringe. It's not cringe. I fuck with this art style immensely. That's just the only way to put into words what I'm seeing here, specifically with this face here. Anyways, it's time for the rules. It's gonna be the great soundtrack. If it's all jazz, then yeah. Aw, they're holding hands. All right. Rule 1, you have 10 chips to start. Rule 2, whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will return based on how close you were to where the wheel is stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposely handle the roulette wheel or tamper with stage equipment. Good luck, that's not a rule. Information card received. Roulette rules. Information is stored as cards. You can build the deck by talking with others and exploring to gain new insights. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. Hi Cake, welcome. Love this game's art style. You can tell the people that may have knew what they were doing. No, exactly, that's what I mean, and that's what... Is there a term for this kind of art style? Is there a better way I can describe this than how I've been describing it as OC Animatic and Tumblr core? How's stream so far? I mean, we're 10 minutes in and I want these two to kiss. So does chat, so we're off to a great start. Well, it feels weird reading stuff like this outside of TV. Guess they're serious about this, huh? Still don't see why we have to be cuffed, though. Stop pulling. Think they'll hand out the key to the winner? I can't wait to get out of these. He didn't react to the elimination roll. He's already convinced he'll win. There's a reason why I add so far. Fair. It's going all right so far. It's going all right. Guess the cuffs are supposed to be some kind of a motivator. You done looking around yet? I don't think that time will be as forgiving of you wasting time as I am. Right? Think I'm good now. No, I'm not good. I want to look around a little more. I know that's gonna be the same rules, but what? Can I just walk? Nope. Here I was thinking I could just walk off stage, right? Well, I guess I'll save and... Mario and Luigi. Guess we start. Oh, what's that up there? Huh? The demon-looking thing with the pipe down its throat. I'm not sure. Has it always been pointed at us? Nah, I swept this place 3 times over before you showed up. Seemed started up once we got the cuff. Oh no, that's where the gore is. It's gonna shoot a big old bullet in the loser's head. Kind of feels like looking down the barrel of a gun, huh? There might be a reason for that. Oh, as long as we don't make a break for it, we're probably fine. Or maybe as long as we don't lose at roulette. Or that. Speaking of which, just so you know, there are 3 different endings depending on the choices you make. Depending on how long this game is, we might go for all 3 endings, but for now, we're just gonna focus on getting one. Wanna go first? Way ahead of you. Is what I would have said any other time, but since it's apparently your first time playing, you do the honors, because it's luck and all that. Thanks. Alright. Okay. You should go all in. Wait, let's hear him out. I kind of wanted to go all in. Click on the number you wish to bet on. Okay. I gotta think. Best number to bet on. 27. Bet on 27. How much are you betting? I gotta keyboard this. Let's bet 1/3 of our winnings, because that's probably the smartest. I don't know. You sure about that one? What? Something wrong with it? Nothing. Bet on 35 with 8 chips. So how much of this is the ball landed on 36? God damn it. That spot usually never works. Fuck. Something wrong? No. Good job. Thanks. Means a lot coming from a future loser. Feeling lucky this round? Hopefully. 17. How much are you betting? Fuck it. All in. Wait, I can bet more than what I have. Wait. 99! God damn it. All in! I shouldn't go all in. God! 6 chips. Ain't that considered bad luck in some places? Is it? Where? Don't remember exactly, but to me it feels bad for sure. You're just saying that. Who knows? That was mine! I swear to God, if he gets it after I bet on 27. Motherfucker! Shit. Better luck next time, big guy. No fucking way, you're already down to 1? I'd give you some mind to keep this game going, but you seem like a real stickler for rules, so I'll leave it. Can you stop talking for a second? But I am grateful. Thanks for trying to get the game over faster after wasting so much time before. Quiet. I'm trying to think. Here's a tip. Maybe if you go all in this turn, your luck will turn around. Maybe I'll even go with you and double my money. Would you cut that out already? It's toxic now. What, winning? It's roulette. I don't have much of a choice in where the wheel lands, pal. No, treating this so normally. Rubbing in how much longer I've got to live. What the hell is wrong with you? What, want me to get on my knees and apologize? You signed up to be here, didn't you? That doesn't mean I signed up to be gloated at by some arrogant prick. It's getting spicy. I'm gonna get a drink of water. Real quick. You don't gotta tell me, but I am curious how much of this game is actual gambling and how much of it is scripted. I'm gonna assume at least this first one's mostly scripted because it would leave a real bad impression on the player if you got completely screwed over by bad luck on the first thing. You haven't even given me a chance to catch up. Oh. Would you have? Kiss. What? Giving me the chance. If our tables were turned, if you're the one winning right now, would you have let me, someone you don't even know the name of, catch up? It's luck, buddy. Just like how unlucky I gotta be stuck with some whiny asshole who isn't even my type. If it's on your side, you weren't gonna make it very far here anyways. Besides, I don't see why I should feel sorry for someone who's dumb enough to get caught, and even dumber to choose to come here as though it wasn't entirely in your control. Use information cards in conversation to relay information to others or win arguments against them. I don't... Oh shit, oh I gotta like Ace Attorney this. Blueberry, you were right. But I don't know. Reason for imprisonment. Maybe it's the rules. Did he do something against the rules and I was unaware of? Actually, let me read. 10 chips. Whenever one of you likes, you can start around a bet. You can bet a max of 10 chips or not bet at all. When spinning period is over, you can press the button, presumably on the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will win a return based on how close you were. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. Chips your opponent by the end of the game. You will keep the amount of chips equal. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposely handle a roulette wheel or tamper with stage equipment. Good luck. So I guess I have to show him this. It's not my fault. It was the first time I'd gotten arrested. What, you weren't expecting to have consequences? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's not like I had anywhere else to go, asshole. It's not like I'm some big evil criminal mastermind. Dante's only had the one back exit. The cops had blocked off a bunch of roads. There weren't Dante's? That big pawn shop down in Motos. Dante's, yeah. The music here, I also, this shot is great. I wish there was a way I could hide the UI. Just look at this. Gorgeous framing. Like seeing his, like barely seeing his eye and everything. Fantastic shit. Oh, there we, ah, God damn it. I wanted to move my cursor so that I could come back and like screenshot this. Beautiful. Look, the last thing you're looking for is a pity party. Just forget I said anything. Did they tell you it would be easy? Huh? That it'd be something quick? That you're just the guy they were looking for and they just need you for a small favor? I was hard on cash. I work in a fucking cubicle, for God's sake. I've never done anything like that before. I've never stolen from anyone. I'm not a criminal. I'm not like, I'm sorry. I lost my temper. It's not right for me to say. What? You're not like me? Not until recently, anyways. Forget I said anything. You're right. I knew the risk coming here, same as you. I just wanted out. It's a game, and I just got unlucky. I wouldn't have made it very far anyways. It's not your fault. What are you doing? Presses the button to end the round. The ball lands nowhere near where he bet. That's the fun in being in. What's the fun in being far ahead this early in the race? I might as well level the playing field. Thanks. You better not take this for granted, by the way. I'm already starting to regret it. If I don't figure out some kind of strategy for this, it's just gonna be luck deciding who lives and dies. 20 contestants were picked for this. There's room like this for all of us, and that means half are meant to die within the first round. Unless... Yeah, let me double check the rules. Whenever one of you likes, you can start around to bet. You can bet a max out of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You'll win a return based on how close you were to where the wheel is stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that. If you this rule is weirdly written. I want to read it. Hang on. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. Oh, so if I like super kill him, like way overboard, I get that amount. I don't know. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposely handle the roulette wheel or tamper with stage equipment. Good luck. There's probably a rule in here that I'm overlooking that the game's gonna point out. Wait, don't bet this round. Oh, I see how it is. Just because I heard you out once, you already think you can boss me around like I'm your lackey. That's a low blow. That's not what the rules. Did we really read the rules closely enough? Hey, don't try cheating me out of this. They say we're not allowed to tamper with the table. No, about the win condition. What was the win condition in the rules? That whoever got the most would move on, right? Not exactly. It only said whoever got the least wouldn't move on. You never said anything about the winner. What are you playing at? If neither of us get the least amount, then neither of us would get eliminated, right? Okay, I started to think that, but I was like, is it gonna be that simple of a solution? If we tie, we'd both be allowed to pass. Sure, but the rules say we're not allowed to trade chips and there's not much we can do to rig the odds. If we both play the same thing, I still have higher chips than you, so I'd still end up winning. If we play randomly, there's too much variation in how much you can win to ensure we get the same amount. Look, I get what you're going for, but trying to get out of one of us dying is just going to complicate things. Not unless we both lose. If we each run out of chips and we're both at 0 and neither technically has more than the other, we'd be tied. But what if that means we're both eliminated? That would have been written in the rules. It doesn't say anything about punishment for going broke. 1 minute remaining. It's a smart solution. Well, if that's the best chance for you to have, you'd better be quick about it. Play it out until you each run out of chips or become equal. Bet 1. Yeah. Ball landed on 12. Wait, since we're an expert losing, why don't you choose where to bet for me? Didn't like the way you put it, but guess I'll try. 11. Bet on 11. How much should he bet? 1. Yeah, bet 1 chip, because then ball landed on 12. No! Bet on 11. How much should he bet? Bet it all. Bet 11, 7. Yep. Landed on 3. There! There! We're equal. I did it. I'm so great at losing roulette wheel. Alright, let's stop betting. You sure about this hot shot? Well, they're either both about to die, and this is gonna be a short game, or, you know, this has to be the solution, right? How's that percentage looking? Lower. Ah! Please proceed to the next area. I got a game over here the first time I played. I was too slow. I think 1 minute. Okay. To give a slight criticism here, even though I did win, I think 1 minute, considering how slow the UI is at that part, it is a little clunky to quickly bet stuff. I think that's a little unfair. I think either the UI, it could pause, or once you know the solution is to be equal, slim down the UI. So I don't know the solution. I got lucky, but I still think I had only like 15 seconds left. I feel like if that last bet hadn't gone through, I wouldn't have had enough time. Can you stop back there, Gizmo? I'm playing a funny gambling game. Anyways, it's not a big of a deal since you can pretty much save whenever you want to in the game. Oh, can I save in the middle of dialogue too? I saw the save and load, but I never even considered that. So fair. I probably should have saved right before going into that. And I should save as soon as we're out of this. Oh. Save. It saves with the icon. I don't know what's... I take back what I said about you not being... Yeah! Thanks. Now then, you heard the ominous voice. Let's get going. Wait, before that, what's up? You, mentioned something about me not knowing your name earlier. What? What should I call you? You want my number too? Kidding. Don't know the phone anyway. Benny's fine. You? Eddie. Oh, hey, we rhyme. Seems so. Well, I don't like it. I want to feel special. How do you feel about Eds? Well, alright, Eds. They might shoot us for real if we take too long. Come on! The risky character card revealed, Benny. Character cards can only be used on special occasions. You can build the deck by talking with others and gaining their trust. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. I do want to check. What do I know about him? Risky runaway. Oh, that's it. So I gotta know this man inside out. Just want to explore a little. Proceed. Alright. I've also noticed this game, you can see it because you can see my cursor. It seems to struggle a little bit with detecting where I'm clicking. Benny, over here. Oh boy. But no, I wanted to click on... Are those Elevators. Why are you saying like it's your sworn enemy? Because it is! The one thing I hate more than getting hitched are these hideous death traps. So small and close and packed, and there's no room to... Ugh, I hate seeing it. If they're gonna make us march up to our own deaths anyways, why not just let me take the stairs? Seems like we don't get the luxury to choose. It'll be fine. I don't know if they set up anything on these. It'd be pretty anticlimactic if we survived all that, then die from something like an elevator crash. Well, I've been talking about the normal one so far, but now the possibility of there being more to these is fucking me up double time. Thanks for that. Would me going first make you feel better? Yes! Oh, okay. Save, 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 save. Shit. I fucking knew it. Quick, is there a vent or escape hatch anywhere? Not that I can see. Eds! Take my cursor off so you can see the cutscene go. I'm gonna get a drink of water while this bit plays out. Ah. Oh, we all clap. It's the credits. We all clap. Thank everyone for watching. We did it. What a great first chapter of the game. Goon! Goon. Oi! I'm not doing a British voice. I can't. I won't. Oi! Spot another one. I'm starting to think we got another dud. Deadly Dreamboat. Oh, there's so many of them. So did you kill your partner in there or what? Seems to just be the one. Maybe we'll end up with even numbers after all. Less solo winners than I was expecting too. 4, 8, 12? I'm not seeing Benny. Fuck, was there really only meant to be one winner for the preliminary game? Are they not laying him up? Where the hell is makeup? It was supposed to be in your dressing room. Hello, what the fuck else would makeup be doing? It's not dress rehearsal. Patiently let you deal with them. I stopped waiting on them 20 minutes ago. Lights! We're on in 15 seconds. Ah! Bleh, I don't know what there weren't an option. I like Benny a lot. I like him a lot. It took you so long. Everyone was waiting on you. Oh man, doesn't mean I was the last one here. He's fine. Mr. Gates, please return to your mark. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bet and forget. Where winners strike big and losers fall hard. 20 lucky prisoners have been selected from right here in Modus to star. And 13 have proven themselves in the preliminary rounds to meet you here tonight. The contestants have had a shot at accruing a few chips in that game. But depending on how they played, there's a slim chance they're still in the red. Mercifully, they'll still be receiving a few chips, as well as opportunities to win even more throughout, to help them from falling behind. And, well, cutting their time here short. A recap of the preliminary games they played to get here, as well as interviews with each of our players will begin shortly. Hey! Including a familiar face where I'm getting word a past showrunner has made it past the preliminaries. What? Wow, isn't that something? Don't leave then either. Witness the first of many trials that may show just who among them has what it takes to bet and be forgiven against any possible temptations, with the winner taking home the grand prize of a total pardon. It all begins tonight on Bet and Forget. You gotta like pretend there was a whole crowd behind me. Bet and Forget. Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an extra lucky Season 7 of Bet and Forgive. I'm your host, Cupid King. It's lovely to have you here with us tonight. Hey! I got paired up with a kid in there. What the fuck kind of son are you trying to play? First you handcuffed him to some stranger, then you have the nerve to shoot a gun at him? Do you think that's funny or something? Is he even supposed to be here? Hey, I'm talking to you. Don't just sit there. Fuck it, we'll do it live. What an electrifying start to the season! We've got a great show planned for you tonight, and you'll get the chance to learn all about this season's contestants after this short message from our sponsors. Don't change that channel, folks! I like voicing Cupid King. Is he dead? Great. First makeup and now this. And I'm out of smokes. How long till we're back on? I'm going to have to wait until he's up again to do interviews. Thank the devil we haven't let in the live audience yet. I'm taking my 15. Wait, excuse me, I have a question. The show usually starts right now. Are we expected to stay here until things properly resume? On my break, do whatever you want. Please do not do whatever you want. Instructions will be given momentarily. Contestants, please exit the stage in an orderly fashion. You may explore the designated waiting space to familiarize yourself, but be prepared to return for interviews as needed. As such. Hold your horses. What about the contestants that didn't win any chips? There was something mentioned about their time being cut short? Oh, thank you for reminding me. Contestants that pass the preliminary round with their partner will be offered 5 as compensation. With their partner. Yeah, there we go. This will keep you from being eliminated for the time being. Only 5? That's barely anything at all. How are we supposed to do with that? Maybe if you brought it to win against your opponent, you'd have actually earned it. Nonsensical jokester. What the fuck is this costume he's got going on? A pair of flamingos coming out of his armpits? I've not been okay, no, I get it. This is supposed to be like an Alice in Wonderland type thing. Not sure about the flamingos. I fuck with the rest of it though. I've not been talking to character design much because I've been wrapped up in like the story here. The guy definitely seems like the psychopath that every reality show needs. Fair. And I fuck with this design just minus the armpit birds. I feel like they're a little too much. I fuck with this guy's design a lot. Like, it's simple, but effective. We're preparing services, so we'll have ample opportunity to earn or win scattered throughout the waiting space. Faster if you let me do my job and help properly set everything back up. Just don't worry about it right now. We'll give out directions once things are back on schedule. Cupid and the masked assistant walk through the curtain and off the stage. What a shit opening. Don't tell anyone, but I was totally planning on jumping down and making run for it too. Glad that guy went before me. Huh. Hey, you alright? Earth to Eds. Hello. Or should I call you Mr. Gates? Sorry, shit's going way too fast. That was a lot. It's TV. What were you expecting? Perhaps he didn't plan accordingly for his appearance here. Have you not watched the show before? Well, oh my, how surprising. Out of everyone, you seem the most likely to watch a show as barbaric as to incapacitate someone live on air like this. Okay, we're gonna comment more on character design. This just deadass looks like a Fire Emblem character to me. I don't know what I think it's the dyed hair. Something about the dyed hair and the like color scheme. Another big drink of water for the wizard because I'm very thirsty tonight. This game is very reading heavy, so like I'm gonna get thirsty fast. I'm trying to do slightly different voices for the characters, but my issue whenever I do voices in a game like this is I need to remember all the voices I've given to characters, and I can struggle with that sometimes. I completely agree, my lady. Shield your eyes from the display. I wouldn't wish for you to become faint. You're too sweet. You can leave with the others. I want to check him over if they'd allow me. As honorable as ever. Honorable might be pushing it. Who would even try to pull stuff like that before the show starts? Serves him right for not following his assigned role. Wait, you mean those things we got from the slot machine? I thought those were just suggestions, like for the audience's entertainment. You don't remember management saying they were mandatory? It's the participants' responsibility to adhere to the title assigned to them. Not sure how I got here. I'm not sure you got here either, Mr. Sanford, but come on in. But I did also request a lawyer to be present while I read mine over. Tough luck, bull. Sounds like you're gonna be stuck acting like a brute the rest of the show. The application form did say they'd base it off of our history, so we'd have an easier time following them. From the looks of the tapes, you've had no trouble following your brutal title, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. But, hey, no, I didn't Didn't yell at and attack your partner into giving up all their chips? Benny, back me up here. Benny isn't in front of his door where he was standing only a moment ago. Never mind. Oh, okay, so we're free to explore now. Fuck. Where to go, what to do. What about you? You folks. You funny folks. What do you got going on? I would love to click on the... That's a genuine gripe I'm having with this game. It seems to be struggling a lot with, like, where I have to click to interact with shit. Seems to be a security set. Even though their faces are covered behind a black mask, you can tell their eyes are following you. Most likely depending whether or not to throw you off stage themselves. Can I run with the keyboard? I can. It's a little uncomfortable because I have to hold shift. Unless I switch to WAS. And that works. Wait, who's blue hair? Seems to be the production team. The staff member seems to be looking at something on their clipboard, but you have the feeling they don't quite get it. Seems to be the production team. You hear something about changeovers and editing. Before you can properly listen, they stop talking, waiting for you to exit the stage. Benny started to nonchalantly kick at the slumped body on the floor. Did they kill him? Yeesh. Is he even alive? He's still twitching, so my guess is yes. Whoa, good guess. Yay, I won! You owe me 5 whole chips. Damn it, I knew I shouldn't have gone with the other horse. Wait, did we even make a bet? Should you still be kicking him? This is not making him any worse, is it? I always play Steam games with my Switch Pro controller because I suck. Well, the game said I couldn't use... I have a controller I would have liked to use with this, but it said it wasn't supported, that I had to use mouse and keyboard. And considering it's like a visual novel with, like, you know, a bunch of buttons like this, I figured keyboard would work just fine, but it's really struggling to detect where I'm clicking sometimes. It's making it worse. Shit, I didn't catch that. What did he say? Good heavens, never mind that. Look at his wrist. That's one hell of a mark. Hard to see the full extent of it with that cuff in the way, but try playing it in because it worked. No, I use a Bluetooth controller, so that probably wouldn't be it. Speaking of, when are they going to remove these anyway? Do we gotta head backstage or something? Pardon me, but Mr. Gates and Mr... Cut to the chase, lady. Do you recall seeing anything being fired at the young man before he fell over? I don't think so. Wasn't even looking in that direction. Well, this is just another silly guess of mine. But when he received his penalty, maybe something was activated within him that caused him to be electrocuted. Or perhaps by... something that was already on him. You mean these things are still around just to shock us? Sounds like something they do. I mean, why else would they only break the chains? For dramatic effect, duh. The freaks behind the screen like to eat that shit up. I admit, I quite enjoyed the theatrics as well. I can't fucking read. And this is a reading game. I need a bit of reading. Felt like they were overdoing it, really. You know what's really overdoing it? Having us stuck with a wrist version of an ankle monitor into the finale. I'm gonna look for a way to get it off. Wait, Benny. Oh my, seems like your friend already left. Cheer up, Mr. Gates. You two must have had plenty of time together during roulettes, did you not? I know I certainly had with my dear Rook. Why don't you try meeting up with the others in the meantime? Plenty of birds in their cages. Don't you mean fish in the sea? Nope. What will you be doing? Oh my, I apologize. I forgot to introduce myself. Please call me Cecilia. It's a pleasure to meet you. As for me, well, this young man seems awfully troubled, and I'd like to keep him some company, at least until he properly comes to. No harm in that, yes? No harm, but also isn't heartless. Ah, but if I maiden wouldn't simply toss the injured behind, would she? I guess not. Might be best for you to join everyone else behind the curtains. Please do check on Rook for me if you meet her. Huh. So, I have my suspicions that she's gonna turn out to be a bitch. That's just me being an untrustworthy guy. I kinda wanna see, where can I all explore? I would love to click on it. Tongue-Tied Enigma. I just want to see all the titles. Crybaby Underdog, that was that guy. Risky Runaway. Hang on, I want to try. Can I press? Okay, that's a little more. That's a little bit better. I can press enter when I'm in front of these things to just check it. That's good. I'm also gonna go ahead and save here, just because you recommended saving often. Paranoid Cosmologist. Creative Gardener. Seems like they weren't as lucky. Oh, I thought it was still gonna give me their titles. Heartless Maiden. Loyal Equestrian. Nonsensical Jokester. That was the bunny guy, and the maiden was the like the rook that she was talking about, I think. Lackadaisical Pest. That was the short person. Trivial Tycoon. Brutal Bull. Dappy Goon. Wait, what was? Wait, hang on. Which one was Eddie's title then? Is he the Tongue-Tied Enigma? Because I don't... Hang on. Crybaby Underdog was this guy. Risky... No, he was the Risky Runaway. He was the Risky Runaway. That's it. I have his card. Anyways. Curtains! Oh, fuck. I can't go back. Oh. The Goon. He seems to have noticed he's standing near them. Oh, come on. Me? That's right. I'm yapping at you. Hurry up and lend the crew a hand. We gotta look for provision that makes shaky shark bag feel better. Who? me for real. Who? My partner. The fellow who took the blow for me up on stage. The underdog crybaby, I believe his role was. You guys want to help him? Well, I'd say it serves him right for disobeying the rules. Risky Runaway's Benny. I know I'm the Brutal Bull, and I remember now that Benny's the Risky Runaway. I hope I can learn all of them by name because I want their names. I don't want their titles because I've already forgotten half the titles. It does feel quite unfair for him to be punished without detailed warning prior. This may be a competition, but I much prefer it to be a fair game for everyone. We must not forget to be civil and maintain our sportsmanship, even in a hostile environment like this. I don't know about all that. I just want him to be okay because he's my chum. He started to pull out your jacket seat, trying to drag you over to the side where his makeshift crew is standing. But don't just stand there, Orca man. All hands needed on deck. I'll think about it. Too afraid to sail, I see. Fine, we don't want to outnumber like you on the ship anyway. Feels like he's leaning more toward a pirate than a sailor. You see, Chad, I don't know, I can't swim, so maybe that's for the best. I want to find Eddie. Where's Eddie? I want to talk with him some more. Ed? Who's all over here? I don't like the flamingos, they look weird. What fun is a competition if they're willing to help the loser? I thought I was supposed to be the nonsensical one. Hello? Just means fewer players to worry about. Those types won't last long. Doesn't mean they need to spoil it for the rest of us while they're around. Keep it down, will you? I don't want us to be cemented as the annoying ones before we're able to actually get anything done. Let them spend their time however they like, but only if you two spend yours focusing on... He seems to notice you, pausing mid-sentence. The other's eyes follow. Hey you! Got the fucked up face! He looks fine to me. Me? What's wrong with my... You got something in your eye. What are you looking at? I was starting a fight. I think this guy's threatening us or something. What a psycho! Think I should go call for security? This guy's really causing a scene. That's not what I... What? Italics what? It's me. I get him. What's it trying to say is that we appreciate the slack-jawed gawking. We're trying to have a conversation. Maybe try your luck somewhere else. Say, you made it out with 0 chips, right? The other two exchanged confused looks with another. Yeah, that's right. No shame. We were just planning on doubling our pot if you'd like to join us. What the hell are you asking him for? I thought you wanted to take shit. No worries if you can't. I saw that fellow over there take quite the shock. I'm sure everyone's worried sick looking for bandages and we don't want to distract you from anything more important. But we may need the help finding more funds if you have the time. sorry, I'm not very big on gambling. Now you've lost me. Oh, don't worry, we wouldn't be wasting any time on that. We're taking more of a direct route. You're acting pretty chummy for someone asking to rob something. You're acting pretty chummy for someone asking to rob something with a stranger. Who said anything about robbing a prison? Nah, he's on the money. We're robbing the joint. That was the plan, wasn't it? I can't see a possibility where that doesn't go horribly wrong. The moment we're caught, we'd be eliminated. Why take the risk at all? We have our reasons. The details can come after. There isn't much time until we're called back for interviews. Are we in business or not? What's the catch? Yeah, good question. What's the catch, Suits? Personally, I've never been one to want to get into fights. And God knows these two wouldn't be able to wrestle their way out of trouble. So you need a fall guy? You'd like the muscle. Of course, we'd like for everything to go right, but don't worry, you can still be the fall guy when things go wrong. If things go wrong. And you can trust we're professional enough to avoid getting to that point in the first place. No, I don't... I can understand someone wanting to take this, but like, no, this is a horrible idea. I'm getting suspect I might have overestimated you. Better come to your senses soon. Ah, yes. The one guy who seemed capable and his two cartoonish goons. And I'm good on taking that deal. I want to know where Eddie went. Celia might be honest something about meeting the... Oh, I have to talk to everyone? Okay. What's up with you? There we go. They seem to be interested in the two below. Oh, I tried. Do I have to like pick a crowd here? Is that the point? I have to pick someone to group with? I didn't actually know this was part of the game. I immediately joined the sailor guy because I thought you had to. I didn't know you could pick what party you joined. I'm just looking at my options. Poor thing. Should we help him at all? I don't think getting further involved with him is the play. We still need to look out for ourselves. Besides, haven't you heard the news? Lots to investigate now. We wouldn't want to waste what limited time we have. Investigation as if it isn't just us slowly walking around and pointing at things. I need another drink of water, goddamn. I should have planned and packed like 3 bottles. I'm getting a drink, don't worry. This game's a lot of talking, so it's a lot on my throat. Like, I already talk a lot during these streams, but like, there's a lot of involved talking, you know? This is serious. It's practically a given that everyone else's first move would be to explore each room to get used to the arena. Thankfully, the plan I have in mind goes beyond that. I want to look further into the producer's side of things, not just the bare minimum the game allows you to see. You seem like the type to go missing under mysterious circumstances after the staff takes you out back. Exactly my point. The whole place is an elaborately built set. Think about all the different layers that could be surrounding it. There's not a chance these vaults don't have something hidden behind them. Hell, or under the floors. Don't even get me started on the vents. I like the cut of his jib. I might go with his crew. Hard to guarantee one thing, it's that there's always some kind of reward that comes with being thorough. We could find something that'll help us in the next game. Sounds promising. I like him. But I'm more worried about any of us getting into some serious trouble for this. It'd be awful to see you two hurt. There's got to be a loophole we're overlooking. We'll be joining this group for investigations. Yeah, I fuck with these 3 the most. Sailor Boy, like, that's a 2-man group. I don't want to join that anyways. And potentially that 3rd person that I know nothing about. The other 3, I can set all of my red flags are going off of something's gonna go wrong with these 3. I see nothing but good from snooping around. We're like Scooby in the game. I get to be the dog. The only thing we were told was to familiar ourselves with the area. Just tell them you were doing that if you get caught. How long have you been standing there? For the entire rant. And you didn't think to tell me? Oh, I thought you already knew. Sorry about that. Well, if you didn't mind, we're trying to have a private discussion. You can go along and... What he said isn't too bad of an idea, though. I doubt they'd punish anyone when they haven't explained the details in the first place. Most likely just let us off with a warning. If it's alright with everyone, I could tag along. I was planning to do the same anyway, so... Sure, I don't see a problem with that. He's so happy. He's great. I do. He just came up with an excuse for you. Well, but still, shouldn't you ask for my opinion before letting others in on it? Oh, sorry, was I not supposed to? Why? Sound like you're the leader anyway. Of course I'm the... I mean, well, technically we didn't make a vote or anything, but I did come up with the plan and was the one to recruit you two for a specific reason. Well, in that case, we can take a vote right now. Will that make you happy? I mean, I can just leave. I vote for the bull guy. Huh? I don't know, I'm not sure who to vote for yet. Vote for the bull guy. Oh, where's Smurfy? Alright, I get himbo. We got the himbo here. I'll settle now. Cheers to our new leader! No thanks, really, guys. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get the position you wanted. Would you like to be the vice leader instead? No, it's all good. Perfectly pleased with the results. If this is what the people want, then who am I to argue? Someone's taking this well. Show me the way, leader. This better not be the whole thing. I don't regret these choices at all. I fuck with this trio. Alright, we shouldn't waste any more time. Let's split up and search for... But shouldn't we introduce ourselves to our leader before that? What, are you going to suggest playing icebreakers or truth or dare while we're at it? Just so you know, I'm not risking revealing any personal information down here. Yeah, no offense, but I'd rather jump in front of a truck. I kind of agree with her. Oh, I was just thinking about sharing our names. I'm Coben. It's nice to have you as our leader. Coben? Cobbin? I'm gonna say Cobbin. Gardner. Cobb. I'm a genius. Cobbin. The little ladybug is Poppy. She and I were partners during roulette, actually. And this eager investigator is... Don't you dare tell him my... Vega. Of course his name's fucking Vega. I love these guys. I heard you were Gates. Oh, Eddie works fine. Not important. Are we done here? We should start with backstage first before going any further. I agree. Funnily enough, I didn't even save before making the choice of who I want to go with, because I'm that confident that I want these three. How do we get backstage? Oh, wait. Well, it seems you've met quite the party. What brings a flock like you together? We're just scouting around for now. Have you found any devious secrets? What brought us together is we're all freaks in our own little way. I love it. Not yet, but I'll keep you posted. Oh, you will not. This is meant to be classified, Edwin. Not what I'm called. Oh, I hope I'm not intruding. Now, catch you later. Ta-ta. I don't trust her. She's putting on too much of a nice act. She is, okay, how do I describe? She's the type of person to have like a Hello Kitty profile picture and then say some heinous shit. I'm calling it now. Have you listened to anything I said? Being thorough is the key here. Oh, what, so this way? Stage being blocked off for all contestants. Blatant is engaged and contract with vibrant carpeting makes you feel uneasy. What? Am I stupid? Oh. Dressing room. Perhaps the mirror is only one way. Without a doubt, something's on the other side. Now I'm gonna play this game and go with the other groups to see how the story is different. Go ahead. Do it then. Maybe Bull Guy should smash it. Well, I don't know about that. There should be a less violent way of checking. See if your fingernails are touching with your reflection. Hasn't that been debunked? Regardless, it's an obvious spot to hide cameras. Who knows what footage they can get out of us and add to something else or use it as evidence to punish us. We should be careful with what we say. So we shouldn't be talking out loud about sneaking into staff areas and finding out what they're planning. Seems to be a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. I appear to be a vampire. This will make the investigation much easier. And there's literally nothing else in this room, so, host room. Let's go in here. It's locked. Seems to be the door to Cupid's treasure. The host's private room. I'm sure there could be some incredibly damning information here. If only one of us here knew how to pick locks. Wait, do none of you know how to pick locks? Why would we? I don't know. You're all criminals, aren't you? Wouldn't it make sense statistically for one of you to know how? Statistically, no. If that's the case, wouldn't it make sense for you to know how? You're just as much of a criminal as any of us. The last part's debatable. But yes, I just don't have any of the correct tools with me. Wait, you actually know how? How talented! I didn't know cosmologists could do that. I should have guessed. You seem like the type to have a creepy set of skills like that. Let me guess, was your crime stalking? It's not creepy to know how to get into places others would prefer you stay out of. It's a very versatile skill set to have. Regardless, it seems this isn't somewhere we can access at the moment. So am I stupid? Hang on, there's only 3 doors. There's lobby, there's dressing room, and there's the other way. There's no other way to go. Okay, Vega, how about you fucking be thorough? I've never been in a backstage area before. It feels very upscale. I don't think I've been to a regular stage either. Alright, let's be thorough then. Check the cameras. Look, a camera! Perhaps we can use this to communicate with audience members outside. Would they really allow that? Maybe if you lean closer, the audience will be able to see that pimple on your hairline. Hey, I don't have a pimple. Don't worry, it's not very noticeable. Especially since the camera's not even on. Oh, even if it was, it's reality TV. Not to mention we're only live when on stage. I doubt they'd air anything they don't want shown. Like Vega's acne. Exactly. Quiet! Standing camera seems to be off. So I really do just have to investigate anything. Alright, let's be super thorough. I guess let's double check the dressing room. Is there something I missed in here? Samir, can I just skip all this? I already saw all this dialogue. Let me be safe and save again. Don't tell me I've already gone to like a point where I'm super stuck and stupid. So you hate your get up too? It's not terrible, it's just a bit warm. Could have been worse. Look at me. What, do you not normally wear pigtails and polka dots? Shut it, desk jockey. Hats off to the costume department. I'm quite happy with the uniform they prepped for me. How about you? Did you request anything? Just something normal. Oh, I'm sorry they didn't follow it. Someone must have missed the note. Is it really that bad? Okay, Vega, what do you think, genius? Perhaps the mirror... Yeah, I can't investigate the... Okay, pictures. Wall plaster with poster and average flashy-looking people in them. Is this some sort of Hall of Fame for the previous winners? How genius of them to include their smiling faces to motivate us. Almost looks like a shrine. At least they still included Lynette. Who? Pink-haired girl. Last season's winner. Not surprised you're a fan. Not surprised you're a fan of this show. Just a casual watcher. She's less forgettable than all the others. Lots of people are upset about her being pardoned, but honestly, a villain character winning has kept it interesting for me. Villain? She's a real person, not just some character. If you actually watch an episode, I think you'd say it differently. Oh, media share. Wow, really? This game has such great music. I feel a little sad that we're muting it, but alright. So there's literally nothing else I can investigate in this room. I think that's about everything worthwhile. Okay, there. Now he's happy. I had to look at the pictures and talk to them about our outfits. We should be good to move on. Okay. To the lobby. Someone's pissing. Interesting. I wonder what kind of commentary this statue's supposed to evoke. Isn't it a bit on the nose? Ah, it would have been much better if it was a grass sculpture. The green would have stood against all the red. Everything has some kind of purpose behind it. There must be a reason behind its material and placement. Maybe if you pull at its arm, something will trigger. A hidden lever! Why did I think of that? Wait, Vega quickly got Vega's wrist, dragging them back from entering the fountain. Ow, 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 ow! If you guys didn't say, then just use your words, will you? Shit, sorry. But the cup's most likely a shocker. I don't think it's worth it to get splashed with water. I was going to do it in a way that won't get a drop of liquid on it. Go for it then. Vega swats your hand away and continues walking in the water. Still nice of you to point out. Before anything happened. They could have gotten gravely hurt. Damn, so close. You actually wanted that to happen, didn't you? Vega pulls on one of the arms and at you. It doesn't budge at all. No noticeable change in the lobby either. This might just be decor, actually. Well, we've never known that unless we tried, so let's still see this as a win. Dive in and check the bond tiles to be extra sure. Don't. So, the cuts being a shocker. Is that verified? How did you figure it out? I've never guessed that myself. Still just a theory, but Celia and I were talking about it earlier, and you aren't even sure? It's better to play it safe. Cuts is a different channel than what I'm used to. I also didn't see anyone shoot the guy. He did that on his own. Something about he did that on his own. It's like, I don't. It feels like one of those Twitter memes, like this. It's fine. He just does that. Ads in 2 minutes 50 seconds, folks. Wait. Oh, I can't turn the music back on when we're mid dialogue, so we're gonna have to sit in awkward silence. Obviously, when you think about it, just wanted to test him. That's all. I'm glad we talked this out as a team. I need the UI to go away. I love Cobben's face here. Happy. There's gone for only a moment. Back to the jazz. All right, guys. It's the Smop on Route 66. Have you listened to anything I said? Being thorough is the key. Please, Mom, are you gonna yell at me for everything? All right, let's look around. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessing will come to them. Proverbs 24:24-25. I mean, you're off by 1 year, but like, you know, close enough. Maybe this game was in development that long. I know Vegas said we should look out for ourselves first, but I can't help but worry for that poor fellow backstage. Did you know aloe vera can be a good plant remedy for burns? His isn't technically a fire burn, but still, they promote the circulation and growth of bacteria. I do hope they have something like that in the shop. I played some more Die in the Dungeon and cleared the run on 1 HP. I finally beat a run. The other day, I played more to get more footage, because we're gonna talk about videos now for a little bit while I walk around. I've decided to cut up the one video that was gonna be me talking about a bunch of different roguelikes just into one video where I talk about Die in the Dungeon, because it was the only game that I've not covered on the channel before, and that I was specifically gifted to by the devs, and I'm gonna feel like an asshole if I perpetually put that into, you know, writer's block hell. So I'm shifting it to just be a solo video where I just talk about it just as like, hey, you should try this game type of video, because it is very cool, it is very nice. It's not gonna be a super long one, because I don't know, it's not like a deep enough game. I feel like I can give it a big old like 20-minute review or something, but you know, it's a game you should try. It's a game you should try. Anyways, this feels like babysitting at a theme park while you're kids. While you kids run around. A staff member that appears to be security stands beside the entrance labeled as VIP. Can I go in? Wait, I should stay back. There seems to be a guard posted here. Why are you nervous? I didn't see any lockers for you to be stuffed into, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. It's not that. There's a standing alert by a restricted area that may hold confidential information about the game itself. If we get too close and are spotted, who knows what they may do to us? Aren't they just guarding that VIP door? Exactly. They're nothing to be intimidated by, Vega. They're just here to do their job. Here, just watch. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Your entry is denied. Well, it's not healthy to keep things balled up like that. I think he just means entry to the VIP area is denied. No, maybe he's got a lot of emotional baggage. We should keep bugging him. Buddy, it's okay. You can open up. The guard seems to be ignoring your group. Aw, don't feel like that. Stop cohorting with the enemy. Now let's see. How is it we're supposed to get inside? Contestants with a minimum of 20 chips may enter. Oh, I didn't realize you were still listening. Thanks for letting us know. That sucks. I'm like broke. I got like 5 chips to my name. That's strange. Oh, really? Thought the confessional with theater bulb was a tasteful addition. No, not that. This is one of the few rooms I've seen with a door like this. The walls, too. They're thicker here than around the VIP entrance to the backstage rooms. Maybe it's a set thing like you were talking about earlier. You mentioned it all being one big shell. Could be one of those passageways. Or it could be soundproofing. We had thicker walls like that where I used to work, and they did wonders keeping things quiet. And would have guessed gardeners out of all jobs were a part of the market for those. Well, you learn something new every day. Wait, that's not the only thing off. What is it? The slot to insert something to use this. It's too small to be for chips. Most, if not all, payphones are used with coins. Crazy, I know. No, for once he's on something. For once? It's weird that everything else here is chip-oriented, except this. Did Cupid ever mention currency outside of chips? Maybe he forgot. Being on stage would be very stressful after all. I doubt it. He seemed right at home. So the plot thickens. Seems to be a phone booth shaped like a confessional. The door is bolted shut. Seems to only be opened by inserting something, but the slot is too small for chips. I'm gonna guess like a key, I guess. Is there anything else I can investigate? I guess I can investigate the door. Infuno. Very clever. I don't really get it, but I do like fun. I hope they have corn mazes. They were my favorite at fairs as a kid. I don't think this is that kind of a fair. One of the math staff mentioned opportunities to gain chips throughout the show. This must be one of them. Saying this some kind of carnival-themed gambling pit? Gambling? Oh, is she allowed to go in there? Seeing that they're completely okay with the possibility of exploding my skull, I assume the legality of me walking a casino is the least of their worries. How old are you again? Old enough to fuck him up. I should have just got it alone. Oh. Oh, it's time for the games. Okay. We say I'm gonna drink a water. Okay. What do we got here for games? Bring me a poker table or a slot machine. They seem to be average function slot machines. It's the closest thing to resemble a normal casino. Seems to be a game booth where you can play higher or lower for chips. Can I do that now? No, okay. So I'm gonna guess I can't play any of the games right now. Seems to be a game booth where you play pig dice, a game I definitely know of. Seems to be a game where you can play a carnival-style shooting gallery. That I feel like I'll do well at. Seems to be a game booth where you can play coin flip. Aha, could be that's the coin we're supposed to use on the second floor phone booth. Nah, this one looks too small. It's still worth a try. Good job, Vega. I think that's about everything worthwhile here for now. We should be good to move on. I love how supportive. No, I love how supportive Cobbin is. He's just happy to be friends with everyone. Oh. Okay, let's go to the SMOP. A painting depicting an execution by electric chair. Firing squad. Burning at the stake. We got some fun times here. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. Wait, do you think he's here to spy on us? I think he's busy haggling with the cashier. Maybe we're not as important as you think we are. Well, he's still the host. That seems like a pretty high status to have down here. Who knows what he's planning to do to us? You think the pink, balding man will show up in your nightmares tonight? That's not... It's perfectly okay to be scared, Vega. It's something natural, nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not scared of him. Edwin, help me out here. I mean, he seemed like he is the host, but he did seem kind of like disheveled, like so tired. He doesn't seem like to be in charge, you know? I don't know, he seemed pretty scared. Shouldn't have expected anything. How can you three be so simple-minded? He'll never survive long enough undermining possible threats like that. But if he is important, that means he has answers, right? If our goal is to learn more about the show, why don't we ask him directly? Do you even hear yourself? A death game host being honest and cooperative is unthinkable. They're all sadistic, bloodthirsty, backstabbing weasels who... Now I can hear you guys from here, right? I'm associated with them. Edwin, why don't you do the talking? What? Why me? Well, you're the leader, aren't you? Wow, what a quick turnaround. B-R-Y. They got some fucked up signs here. Bye now. I want to talk to you. What are you planning? What did you do to the... What did you do to that contestant? I want to confirm the chocolate. You mean sandbag? I didn't do anything. He seemed like a very healthy fellow. I don't think he just suddenly fainted on his own like that. Oh no, something was done to him. It just wasn't me. I saw the marks on his wrist. Electric burn, right? Production controls the punishments then. Protecting the host, probably. Didn't want him to knock his fake teeth out. If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I'm in now. But they were broadcasting and he was acting volatile. Put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flash lights on them. Hell did you think was going to happen? I don't control that either. Complain to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. Ah, what are you planning? Well, right now I'm getting bad habits if the shopkeeper weren't being so damn greedy. Oh, not, what's your plan with the show? What's your game here? You'd have to ask production on that. I just have the call sheet. You know most people open a conversation with hi or hello, right? Then why host the show? Are you truly here just to follow orders from those controlling everything? Yeah, that's what a job is. Most jobs don't include pointing a gun from demons thrown at people just to watch them squirm. If I wanted to watch people suffer, I could have just watched the show. Sorry to disappoint, but if you're looking to talk to the showrunner, you're talking to the wrong guy. However, if you're looking for an autograph, I've got discounts on them right now. Nah. So are you truly not that important in the grand scheme of things? Who really is? Very wise, Poppy. I'd argue being the host is a pretty solid position, but if you want to be a weird asshole about it. Mr. King, please make your way to dressing room. Shooting will begin, again, momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule enough as it is. Cupid gives your group one last judging look before heading out of the shop. Now I guess we can go ahead and see what's for sale. Cashier is protected behind a thick, transparent barrier. The small opening at the bottom you can use to exchange gifts and drop box below the window. Seems to be where you can purchase receipt items listed on the menu. I want to look at the menu. Wheel of Fortune. Wait, no, wait. Feel of Fortune. I'm actually that bad at, like, reading. I had genuinely read that as Wheel of Fortune the first time. What the fuck is wrong with me? First aid kit, sold. I committed a crime to get on Better Forgive, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Matches, blanket, seat mask, autograph. I want that. How do I pick that? How do I... Someone already bought a 20-chip item? And it's a first aid kit too. What a relief. I hope it's for the guy who fainted. How reckless can they be to spend on something that costly before interviews are even done? Were they even paying attention during introduction? Without a word, Poppy placed some for chips on the shop window. What does it look like? You can't just march right up and buy things like that. Why not? I mean, you can, but as I just said, the chips are like our lives. Shouldn't you think more critically before spending it? That's all I'll ever need. What'd you get, Poppy? Ah, it suits you. Good choice, honestly. Don't encourage her. What are you getting then? Glad you asked. I'm saving up to get something that really matters. The only thing worth noting on the menu is obviously the fan message. Really? I would prefer the suite. Why on earth would I? You can't seriously believe that room is actually private. Why not? It'll obviously be bugged with secret cameras scattered every inch in that space. I'd rather explain to the audience directly what I'm trying to accomplish and clear my name. Then spend all my savings and set foot in an obvious scam. You seem confident they'll listen to you. People watch the show because they're curious about who we are, how the stage works, what the next game will be. And when you're curious, you tend to get attached to them who can discreetly provide you the answers. Speaking like they're any guarantee that'll actually air. I think that's about everything worthwhile here for now. We should be good to move on. Yeah, I want the poster. How do I get the poster? It's on the house. I want that. I'll gladly take a poster. Man, I love free shit. The music in the lobby here, I really fuck with. Let me go ahead and save again. I've not made any choices, but I just want to be safe with saving all the goddamn time. Now let's go to the bar. Why not? You can buy it later. I bought it. Yay! Painted picking execution by guillotine. What? Oh, lethal injection. and hanging. Look, they decorated the bar just for you. It's just a bunch of nooses. Oh. Don't want it. Do you think they forgot to take this down? Or maybe they're still in the process of it. Oh, are you saying they're for the players? Staff member mentioned ways to make some chips. Maybe this is what they were offering if gambling isn't your taste. That'd be absurd. There's no way they allow other contestants to serve one another alcohol. I don't know. Perfect way to poison each other. Don't say that. Vega's already paranoid enough. Too late. Yo, we got pool. Pool table. I love pool. Okay. I'll fuck with the bar area. The Hangman. Oh, I wonder if they'll have any specialty drinks available. Don't. Are you worried they're gonna put something in your drinks too? I get your games being paranoid, but they still do have standards. They're also trying to kill us, so I wouldn't exactly put it past them. Even aside from that, think about it. There's no clocks, there's no way to know how much time has passed between rounds. You could get a few drinks in between games, but then before you know it, it'll be time for the next game. Giving participants alcohol will surely make the game more interesting. It'll lower I'm getting a goddamn drink of water because doing this voice with him. It'll lower inhibitions of criminals with potentially violent or unruly histories. Don't you see? This is very obviously a trap disguised as a perk. Taking the edge off before going into a life or death scenario sound really helpful to someone as jumpy as you. Crash Boom Bang. What about Crash Boom Bang? What about Crash Boom Bang? Never in my life. We're done with that game. We're not going back to it. We're done. Tomorrow we start Crash of the Titans. You can't make me go back to Crash Boom Bang. We played it. I gave it a whole 2 hours. Any more? I gave it like 2.5 hours. That's more than that game ever deserved. The how was bashed but 100 times worse. Genuinely it is the worst game I've ever played for video or streamed, I believe. And mostly because it has nothing to talk about. It is so bad that I have so little to say about it. At least with other games that are like a complete shart on staying on the channel, like Urban Yeti or Tom and Jerry and the Magic Ring or Super Mario Pinball Land, I can go on about how bad those games are. Crash Boom Bang is so nothing, and that genuinely makes me hate it more than any other bad game. I would unironically rather go through the entirety of the like story mode of Crash Bash than play any amount of Crash Boom Bang again, because at least with Crash Bash, at least attempting a story mode there's some sadistic amount of fun. Now let's play a good game, Bubsy 4D. I don't have it, and I don't have plans to get it. It looks fine enough. I think my issue with Bubsy, like even with Bubsy 4D, is like the marketing, and like I liked how the gameplay of the demo felt. I didn't like how self-deprecating it was. Look, if this is like a decade back, maybe it'd be a bit funnier, but Bubsy hate has kind of moved on so much that it's just so wow, Bubsy is bad. Bubsy is bad, everyone. It's such an overplayed, outplayed joke, and the demo, that's just Bubsy. I get that, but like, I don't know. From what I played of the demo, as much as I liked the gameplay, so much of the humor was just, hey guys, wasn't the original game so bad? Like, so much of the humor and writing of the game just felt like it was kicking itself. And I understand they had to make jokes about that. Like, you gotta, if you're gonna bring Bubsy back, you gotta make jokes here and there about the older games. But it felt like a lack of confidence in itself in terms of the actual writing. Like I said, the gameplay was good. I don't know. I don't have enough emotional investment in Bubsy, negatively or positively. I hope Bubsy 4D does well enough, and I guess in a way I hope Bubsy is able to make a name for himself as a good platformer and is able to break out of the shackles of self-deprecation. Look, buddy, I deal with enough self-deprecation from my own humor and from friends and from a bunch of other places. I don't need a big budget 3D platformer by Atari, company that sucks, by the way, to be engaging in a bunch of self-deprecation humor. All right. that's just me. On with Jackpot. On with good game. Tweaks their own, but it's your funeral. I'm staying away from whatever amenities they may offer. Okay, so there's something more to check out here. How about you, Cobb? How do you feel about all this? Even without the bar function, I'm glad they found a space to add some sort of greenery and life into the space. Though I do hope they're getting enough sunlight. The snake plants seem to be doing all right, at least. He's so happy. It's green. A decorative plant. So what else do we need to investigate? Because he's gonna yell at me if I try to leave. Nice look for privacy. If they bothered turning off that neon sign, I'm sure it'd be a killer place to sleep. Too bad every inch of this place is obsessed with assaulting my eyes. Shut up! Look! Whoa! Yes, as we can see, Vega does have a pimple right above their hairline. No way! No, I do think Vega actually spotted something. Looks like there's a vent on the ceiling. It could potentially lead through somewhere off limits. And in a concealed space, no less. I don't think the architects were thinking about the layout for a space filled with criminals very well. I don't blame them. Turn around for building a new set every season can't be easy. I can't imagine their laborers are being treated well under those constraints. Maybe we should file a complaint on their behalf about the... Would you just shut up already? Bar vent. Are we testing the vent out? If there's nobody manning the bar and there are no cameras within the alcove, we should be safe to explore it. There weren't any rooms north of the bar that we had access to, meaning the vent likely leads somewhere off limits. Like a janitor's closet? Exactly! That was meant to be a dig, but it might be even sadder than you got excited by it. It's not what's in a closet that could be exciting, but where that could lead. Staff-only areas connect with one another. If we find a closet, it may lead to a break room, and that break room could lead to where the showrunners work, or where the show's analytics are stored. The custodian's closet is the first step to what could become a grand conspiracy. He's the type of guy who would overthink the broom closet ending in Stanley Parable, and I think that's why he might be my most fuck-with character. Him and Benny are my two favorites. Shout out Cobb, too. I never knew you were so passionate about janitorial duties. Still, perhaps we missed something. Maybe another sweep would be advantageous. If we have to walk around and dig through every little corner again, I'm ditching. The worker that was following around Cupid on the stage mentioned things were still being set up. So you're suggesting we should wait until the producers are ready before we begin trespassing? That's very thoughtful of you. No, I'm suggesting if you want to break in, we shouldn't put it off. If the workers are busy setting up the arena, they'll be pulled away from their responsibilities. There's a chance things could become more busy once the bar is in working order. Wow, look at you, starting to sound like an actual delinquent. And here I thought the leather jacket was trying to compensate. Good point. We'll do a quick sweep to see what's on the other side. Okay, I'm definitely saving. I'm definitely saving here. And fuck it, we'll make 2 saves to be safe. Because I imagine we have to choose who's going in the vent. So, how are we supposed to open the vent? I've carried a lot of bagged soil, but I don't think I'm strong enough to bend metal yet. Yes, water is a very good idea here. There, I got a drink. This type of task is exactly why I wanted you in the group. Can't you at least try? The girl's sore, so I feel like she would make the most sense for her to go. Honestly, I was gonna send myself in there. I'm small. I know that's risking death and potentially putting gore on my screen for me to puke over. But here's my logic here. Cobb isn't gonna fit. Vega will not go along with it. Like, he's paranoid and he wants to see the other side, but I feel like he's gonna be too paranoid about there being a trap. And I don't know if I trust Poppy to, like, actually go through the vent. It's either me or Poppy. I might have something. Why? Got any ideas? Well, I've got a crowbar and... You didn't think to tell us? Where did you even get something like that? You couldn't have possibly smuggled it in. It dropped out of the slot machine in my cell? So that's the lucky charm they issued you with. I suppose giving their brute character a blunt weapon like that would be for interesting TV. In any case, it's absolutely something we can use to our advantage. That reminds me, what did you get? Let's focus on the task at hand. Avoiding the question. Now, Vega, that doesn't sound very fair. I'm sharing only when it becomes relevant, and that's final. Now get to it. We don't have much time. I didn't know I was going to list my inventory like that. Dude. Alright, Poppy, you're up. What? You know. Vega awkwardly gestures for the vent entrance, looking back and forth between it and Poppy. You want me to go in there? Yeah? Coven's the muscle, you're the scout. That's why I approached you guys, remember? Oh, I figured it was because everybody else thought you were annoying and were avoiding you. That too. Fine, give me a boost. Be quick, try not to be too lackadaisical about it. If I get caught, I'm telling them you told me to do it. Oh, I thought it was gonna give me a choice on who to send in there. Problem. Jesus Christ, you scared me. What is it? Did you get caught? Nah, nothing that exciting. Found a room, but I just can't get the vent from the other side open. Oh, do you need to borrow the crowbar? Exploring a free weapon I can swing around inspecting passerby sound tempting, but there's no way I'd be able to use that. I need someone stronger to come with. Fine, fine. Let me go in first. You can give me directions from behind. What a gentleman. You're gonna take a left right here. Thanks. Did you see who was on the other side at all? Not really. It was pretty dark in there. So, hey, look at that. I'm smart. Technically, it was both of us, but I was like, it'll be one of us. Ah. Smelled like a hospital, though. Hospital? Why, you scared of doctors or something? Huh? No, nah, it's just... Why would they have a hospital here? They clearly aren't using it to help the contestants. Wow, you're starting to sound like Vega. You were close to being tolerable with crowbar stunt, but it's losing steam. I'll try to tone it down. Maybe it's for the staff. A hospital. Maybe it's in case any of the staff get hurt. Think there's any stuff we can snag from there? Stealing from a medical unit? That's cold of you, bull guy, even for a criminal. 20 chips for a med kit is steep. I'm sure if it's bad enough, they'll get their staff to an actual clinic sooner than they would us. That's assuming they have benefits. Another left. Ah, thanks. How much do you think they get paid anyway? I'd assume a lot considering what they're being asked to do. On top of being stuck down here with us. That too. Why? Are you interested in applying? Wouldn't be too bad a gig. Do you think they hire convicts? Maybe the winner can try for it. The winner? Do you not plan on winning? It's here. Yeah, you're right. It does smell like a hospital. Ladies first. Yeah, yeah. Press spacebar repeatedly to pop the vent open. Is this... I see they're prepared at least. Definitely not a hospital then. Still bizarre seeing a morgue. Right? I'm expecting them to just leave our bodies to rot wherever they fell. I don't want to explore around in here, because I know for a fact they're going to show a dead body, and I don't want to see that. If that's alright with chat. Hey, take a look. Or at least I'm not going to look where bodies are obviously going to be. Did you find anything gross? No, but there's a spreadsheet open. Ew, I'd prefer you find a brain or something. Ah. I mean, this doesn't do diddly dick because I don't know my number. I'm gonna guess I'm number 7B. I don't know if that's true. Computer. Oh, it's just that again. Alright, we go now. The vent you dropped down from is right above. You should check everything out before heading back. I don't wanna... That's weird. What is? These files on contestants include their medical information. I guess it's time for them to keep tabs on any health conditions we have. Yeah, but why keep it in the morgue? Is there anything worth knowing about in there? I doubt the grand conspiracy Vega was talking about include whether or not anyone here has asthma. Actually, hey, let me look at theirs. I want to see if there's anything embarrassing. It doesn't have anybody's name, just says participant 1A and stuff. Damn. Well, is there anything worth making fun of? Give me a sec. Participant 1A damage to thyroid. One of them has chronic sciatica, whatever that means. Participant 10A, history of heart conditions. That's all I can really get from it. It's a lot of medical jargon. I forgive you. There probably wasn't much I could rip off of anyways. I don't want to check where the bodies are. I don't want to see a body. Do you think we should check out where it leads from here? As much as I'd love to fulfill to Vega's every wish and dream, I prefer just grabbing what we can from here before ditching. Fair, maybe later. Suck up. The calendar. Nope, that just leaves. Hey, over here. Oh, that's foreboding. Look, there's one for lackadaisical pest too. One for paranoid cosmologist. Seems one for each of us. That's cute. They're unlocked too. How fucked it would be if we opened it and our own bodies were in there. Okay, well now I have to check. Seriously? I don't... Okay, yeah. Oh! Did you actually think you'd find something? Well, for a second there. I don't know what's all going on. This feels like the type of game where they would put some freaky shit in one of those just to mess with me. Thought of it was freaking me out. I wouldn't have been able to leave without knowing, or I'd be thinking about it all day. Wuss. Hey, wait, what about the ones that got stuff on it? You mean clipboards? I don't recognize the roll on it. Do you think these are people that died during the preliminary rounds? Looks like it. Check this out. Participant 1B deceased. Incident report, player elimination, cause of death, gunshot wound. An anatomical summary. Fatal gunshot wound entering through anterior midline scalp and exiting right posterior scalp. No projectile recovered. Oh, it's gonna list it all here. Deceased. Player disqualification. Tampering of equipment. Gunshot wound 1. Fatal gunshot wound entering through the right posterior midline scalp, exiting left scalp. Partial bullet recovered from left anterior scalp. Deceased. Preliminary roulette. Player disqualification. Tampering of equipment. Gunshot wound. Gunshot wound 1. Through non-fatal entering through left knee and exiting interior left knee. No projectile recovered. Fatal wound entering through left posterior axilla. Mushroom bullet recovered from the right upper abdomen. Oh god, that's a lot. Player elimination. Gunshot wound. Potentially fatal entry through left lower abdomen. Relatively intact bullet recovered from right lumbar. Going through right. I'm kind of gonna speed through this. It's like he got shot a lot. Graze wound above brow, ½ inch by 3/4 inch. Graze wound 2 below left anterior axilla. Deceased. Incident report. Scratched off. You can make out PE. Wait, enhance. Can you actually make out the other letters? Oh shit, you kind of can't. Wait, shit. You kind of can. Hold on. Computer, enhance. Wait, hang on. Let me. Computer, enhance. Producer interference. Ah. Mystery is afoot. Or mystery is a hand. Cause of death, gunshot wound. Gunshot wound 1. No projectile recovered. Deceased. Player elimination. Cause of death, gunshot wound. No projectile recovered. Player contravention. Refusal to proceed to game area. Excited delirium. Oh. Autopsy reports. Can we open the trays? Locked. Why, did you want to gawk at the bodies or something? No, nothing like that. I guess it's just weird knowing they were other contestants. There's a chance we could have met them if things turned out differently. At least they weren't alone. Even if we never met them, they got the decency of dying with somebody else. Though they'd only known each other for a few minutes, I'm sure they'd still appreciate it. I guess so. Huh. You suddenly feel the back of your throat choke as you hear voices fast approaching from down the hall. I mean, third save, fourth save to be safe, I guess. Thought he was leaving. He just had a going away party last week, didn't he? Nah, I started gambling again on his probation. Shit, let's go. Poor bastard, at least they were open for hiring him. Right, hired. But yeah, he's damn good security. See why they offered again, even with his habits. Maybe even because of those habits. Eddie, are you listening? Eddie, huh? What are you doing? Come on. We need to go. I've been saying that. No time. Oh, no. I don't like this. Did you hear that? Hear what? I could have sworn I heard the tray door. Ooh, spooky. Maybe they're trying to get out and seek revenge on their prison guards. Don't you bring that up. This place gives me the creeps. Even if we had zombie serial killers running the place, I don't think we'd have anything to worry about. It's not like we're the ones who shot him. I've just been on edge ever since management brought up a break-in. Fuck, security not fixed that yet? Apparently not. I don't know if they're even sure. Timmy told me there was a missing med kit from the shop. For all we know, someone might have just misplaced it. That's annoying. We're already rushed enough as is. I don't even want to guess what upper management's planning. Probably figure out if there's anyone left they can give overtime to that isn't already crunching. Hey, if we're lucky, maybe that devil will offer some gift cards in exchange for it. Don't count on it. Door clicks shut and you can hear their footsteps trail down the hall. You still alive? Yeah, I think we're good to leave. Agreed. Interesting. All right, interesting. The venue dropped down right above. Yeah, return to bar. Yeah, give me the hell out of there. Honey, we're home. Shh, look. How long have they been there? Arrived a few minutes ago after Vic, Elise, and Bones came and then left. Who are they again? The Trivial Tycoon, Nonsensical Jokester, and Deadly Dreamboat. I think they're planning to do something to Sailor's group. Who are they again? You guys really don't have everyone's names and roles memorized yet? Sailor, Rook, and Maneki. They're the Dappy Goon, Loyal Equestrian, and Tongue-Tied Enigma. Do you think the bartender suspects anything? Why do you ask? With all of us whispering and crowded into the shady corner of the bar, I'd say we're pretty inconspicuous. Cobbin's been keeping them busy. But I'm unsure if they were sent here because they were assigned to bartend, or because the camera we missed caught us. Well, if they haven't said anything yet, I'd hope we're in the clear. We can't be sure. Let's retrieve him before he reveals anything he shouldn't. I trust Cobbin to not say anything. Oh, I was just talking to the bartender about the drinks they have on offer. Anything good? Questionable. Yes, it's very nice. We're actually coming over to get you. As a flavor I've never experienced in ginger drinks before. Do you know where you source the ginger root? No. Did you seriously order something while I was looking away? What do you think about spending chips? What about the kale? Do you think it's not mixing well with the agave nectar? How should I know? Just take your drink and leave. Yes, let's. They get tugs come away from the bartender into a corner of the bar. The bartender turns to trouble himself with something else. Oh my god. As soon as the agave, but on second taste, I'm unsure. We got a fucking robot in the chat. Get out of here! Death! Death! You coming to my chat? Peddling AI viewers? I throw rocks at you. Be gone! Be gone of my place of business. Anyways, as soon as the agave, but on second taste, I'm unsure. You guys still talking about that drink? It's weird. I don't think I've ever tasted something like that before. Weird in a good way or weird in a bad way? Bad. Would you three shut up about that? The bartender is hot. I barely got a look at them. I'd have to go back and look to assess fully. I was more just chuckling at their very derisive no. The vents. What did you find in the vents? Did you find the janitor's closet? They do have a janitor. They're not doing a very good job. It was dusty as hell in there. What was back there? There's a bunch of dead bodies. Very funny. I suppose it was just a dead end then. No, it actually was a bunch of dead bodies. It was a morgue. A morgue? Ooh, okay. Morgue. Yeah, we can tell them about the morgue and then tell them about the dead bodies. There are 20 cabinets labeled to each of the contestants' roles. To store our bodies? And perform autopsies? Oh, but why? I thought they were catching all of our deaths on camera since they're the ones carrying it out in the first place. Wouldn't an examination of the body be a tad bit redundant? Especially since the show is an alternative way for executions. Foul play can still run rampant, I'm sure. That, and despite the flashy colors and death traps, this place is still under federal jurisdiction. I can't imagine them being able to kill whenever they want without a proper identification of each death. We also found several files on each of the contestants that had died on preliminary rounds. You did? Oh, so all the contestants that lost or weren't able to tie? A lot of them died via elimination, but there were some odd ones out. A couple died from messing with equipment. Did it say their names or who they were paired with? Just some numbers in their role. Trying to remember what the sheet had said. Participant 1B, 6B, and 10B died from a gunshot wound. Participant 10A died from excited delirium. Sounds vague. Participant 2A and 2B died because they were tampering with equipment. And participant 8A died from player elimination, but it had a redacted part, like they had to change the original finding. Mostly bullet wounds, which isn't surprising. But what's with contestant 10A and excited delirium? That's right. What did that medical sheet say? I have it right here, I think. Right here. Yeah. Died due to a heart attack caused by a handcuff after a partner lost and refused to continue with the game. Benny was also known to have heart conditions, yeah. Likely a heart attack then, or some sort of nerve damage. It's a common association for many bodies that have been electrocuted. Where are you hearing this kind of stuff, aren't you a gardener? That explained the burns on the wrist. And the partner dying because of player elimination while they died of player contravention. Even though they had won, they refused to keep playing. Were electrocuted as punishment. With the one administering the punishment likely not knowing about any heart conditions. Or not caring. Cold. This is great. It is? Don't you see what this means? A player was unlawfully executed despite meeting the requirements of the game. They had won their round and were punished for not complying. We're not supposed to die here unless it's via the rules of the game. A punishment and an execution are very different things. I don't know. I mean, it's bad, but even on the autopsy, they reported that it was the player's fault. And they didn't attribute the cause of death to Ben Forgive. They attributed it to the player's own health condition. Even though it does make Ben Forgive look bad, it certainly isn't show ending. But hey, if you came here with the goal of getting a small chance at having the show be minutely fine, then it was good effort. And even that won't happen unless you get that information out. But I doubt they'd air you proudly revealing something like that. Still something to keep it in mind. It's not necessarily the information itself that's important, but it's that the information reveals a behavior and frame of mind from showrunners. If slip-ups to that degree are possible, who's to say they don't have other things under control? Oh yeah, like the break-in! I'm not gonna bother reading it. That's right. When we were in there, we overheard some of the staff talking about break-in. Break-in? Why on earth would be trying to break into this place? Not many, I assume. That might explain how they were able to do it. Production was so busy setting up the show to keep us inside, they missed someone slipping through the cracks. I read that weird, I don't know why. Why? Staff said a first aid kit was missing. This is what I talked about, keeping voices straight. I miss like who says what, and then I read in the wrong voice, and then I'm an idiot. If they were coming here for something like that, couldn't they have just stolen it from a regular pharmacy? Yeah, like a normal person? No, they're definitely here for a separate reason. Perhaps it's a crazed fan, or someone with a connection to one of the contestants. Whatever the reason, we should be wary. All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you will be asked to go on stage. This was a big revelation, and a strong first step. We made good progress today. I hope you'll do right as to not lose this momentum. So what's our next step after interviews? Well, like I just said, don't lose momentum. And don't trust anyone. Even you? How am I supposed to trust their suggestion that we don't trust anyone? You know what I mean. I love these three. With that, Vega gets up and makes her way backstage. Dick, I'm even gonna thank you. Maybe they just really love interviews. It's probably best we head out too. I don't want to risk whatever punishment they'll give us for being late. Shoot, but I didn't get to finish my drink. You don't sound very disappointed by it. Maybe Vega left because we didn't let them have a taste. Oh no, how careless of me. I didn't mean to exclude them. I should give the rest. Thanks, by the way, for helping me back there. Sorry I froze on you. It's nothing. Even if you did almost fuck everything up, it was nice not being sent in there alone. Besides, it was pretty funny to see you act like a deer caught in headlights. Just don't claim up like you did in there on stage, and you should be alright. Thanks. Because that'd be really embarrassing. That could be reputation-ending levels of humiliation. Thanks, Poppy. Don't get me started on how that could influence the games, killing yourself, and how you'll be remembered in one blow. Thank you, Poppy. Despite the cutthroat words, you caught a half-hearted smile as they leave and can't help but feel alright. Lackadaisical pest. Do I not get a character card for the other two? I suppose I haven't, like, done anything with them yet. Alright. Yeah, I'm very confident in my choices of, like, partners here. Who do we want to talk to? Where's Eddie? Not Eddie. Where's Benny? I've missed him. I suspect Common may be trying to poison me. No, he just didn't want you to feel left out. Do you trust his act? I haven't been given a reason not to yet. Do you think it's an act? It just feels like he's trying too hard to get on everyone's good side. Most likely to catch us off guard. Not to mention how his role of being creative could mean just about anything. I don't know what to expect from him and what makes him dangerous. You should talk about that during interviews. Maybe I will. Fuck. I love Vega the most, I think. I think he's been like my overall favorite. Him and Benny. Water. I'm quite enjoying this game and its characters. I'm glad that you suggested this, because I don't know if this would be one I'd play on my own, given I am very impatient and I don't know. This just doesn't seem like something I'd play on my own. Did Vega like the drink? Did Vega like the drink? I believe so. They looked nervous about going on stage and kept fiddling with their glasses. But after tasting it, they yelled, "What the hell is in that?" and got so excited they dropped the glass. Well, I'm sure you took their mind off the interviews. But how are you feeling, Mr. Bull? You're like a quaking aspen. What? They're also known as the trembling aspen. In other words, you look uneasy. A bit, yeah. Well, here's what I usually do to help with public speaking. I imagine my mama. Mamo? Is that mom? Close. It means granny. Just imagine a loved one is in the crowd, there to cheer you on and watch you do a good job. I'll pass. I think that just made me more stressed out. His heart's in the right place. Her expression looks bored and completely unimpressed with the setup. But you notice one of her fingers anxiously picking at the skin behind her ear. Nervous for interviews? Nah. I'm being serious. Do you think they'll shock anyone again? You won't get punished. They only shocked him because he was acting out of character with his role. I don't know how lackadaisical I can be with a live audience booing me. It makes you feel better. You've been a real pest. Aw, really? You mean it? A total nuisance. Yeah. You handled annoying Cupid in the shop, no problem. Let's do that again. They'll love it. That does sound a lot more approachable. Is that live audience I'm seeing? They weren't there before. It's protocol. They usually test how contestants behave on the actual stage first, after preliminary games. Once things are deemed safe for live audience, they're then let in. Thanks to the underdog stunt, it's been delayed quite a bit. But he also proved how effective the security measures are with the cuffs. Not to mention the entertainment value. Now we get the full experience. How come you sound so sure? You a huge fan or something? Oh, nothing like that. Just someone well advised on how production like this works. Quite straightforward if you think about it. It's difficult to imagine trapping citizens underground in the same cage as more than 10 convicted criminals without some kind of confirmation that they won't bite. You're describing this place like a zoo. Fitting, don't you think? Hey, you. Huh? You scumbag that pushed Sailor around? Huh? You think you're tough for threatening a kid? That it? What? No, I didn't push him around. I haven't talked to him at all during the break. Oh, are you sure? He said one of them was a scary guy wearing all black. I think I'm sure, yeah. Oh. Never mind. Have a good day. Or I guess, good luck with the interviews? You too? Stupid. Okay, he's a top 3 for me now. I don't know, the way he's wondering himself even as you walk away. I don't recall spotting you at all since you dismissed yourself from backstage. Me neither. Up to something bullish, I presume? You know the roles are exaggerated, right? Well, I have my doubts. I guess you couldn't be worse than those vile, good-for-nothing miscreants. Who? Trivial tycoon, deadly dreamboat, nonsensical jokester. Even just saying the roles makes my blood boil. Yeesh, you seem really heated. How'd they do? The question is, what didn't they? Their lot ransacked my pockets for all I'm worth. Stole from and intimidated a young man who'd only wanted to help his friend. If you insist on saying you're not the role you were assigned, then I advise you to stay away from the likes of them. Seems like something bad went down between the groups while we were investigating. What the hell is wrong with you? It's like Elise and Sailor are getting in a fight. No, telling someone to break a rib before a performance is a good thing. It's theater slang for good luck. Everybody knows that, dummy. Never mind. And after stealing from me, you're still giving me good luck? That's when somebody needs luck the most, isn't it? Wouldn't it be luckier if you just didn't screw me over in the first place? You're a real laugh, you know that, Dodo? Albatross, actually. Same thing. Is that everyone? Oh, wait, you. Wait until your roll, it's called. Did I talk to everyone? I feel like I did. Oh no, I didn't talk to you. Afraid. No, should I be? What exactly? They point towards the gates with their fan. Oh, are you asking if I get stage fright? Oh, I don't think so, no. They hold up a fan with the drawing of a clam on it. No, I didn't clam it before. Forget that. Okay, now I think I've talked to everyone. No contestants leave until they finish their interviews. Did I miss someone? Did I miss something? Standing camera seems to be off. I'm one of Sailor's group, so I got to see her get robbed. I think it's cool everything's consistent no matter what choice you make. Huh. Does like my group mention like investigating? You're going out on stage looking like that? Like what? Is something wrong? No, never mind. I forgot that's just what you look like. That is cool that's consistent. So now that makes me wonder, okay, then I'm glad I didn't go with the 3 to Rob, because I mean, I would have had to rob Sailor. I like Sailor. She's great. Ah, Mr. Gates, what do you think about my new style? Can you tell the difference? Cecilia takes a step back and twirls around gracefully once, the hem of her dress floating momentarily before settling around her ankles. Okay, shit. What has changed? I don't see a makeup difference, and I think her hair is the same. Did she have some of this? I'm gonna go with outfit? Like what you do with the dress. Suits you better? Why, thank you. I kept everything about me exactly the same as the last time we met. I'm glad you know strikes during the flight. Why, did something go wrong? Oh shit, did we lose connection for a second? OBS just said that like you had to reconnect. Are we good? Are we still live? I hope so. Some tension between the contestants is all. I'd say it's nothing to ruin their mood. You good? Thank you. Good to know we're good. There will be more chips turned later in the day, after all. I hear that. I'm guessing he's involved somehow. You're quite the detective. All that investigating must have helped, yes? I wouldn't trust him much if I were you. I know his type. I heard that. Okay, now I think I've gone and done everything. Like, I've gone and talked to everyone, and I can't enter the host room. Vega, do I talk to you again? No? Benny's being interviewed on the TV. Oh shit, he is! I didn't even pay attention. Benny! Hey! You can see the interview on stage playing live from here. Looks like Benny's out there now with Cupid. So I've got a question for you. I think that's supposed to be my job. And how much are you paying to keep it? Don't they usually hire someone who's actually charming as a host for shows like this? I mean, you're already balding from how much tacky pink dye you've smeared on your scalp. Or is being eye candy our job? Not to mention how fake those losers across the stage are. If this is what makes them cheer, then... If this is what makes them cheer, then booing me... If this is what makes them cheer, then booing me is a compliment. It continues with Benny antagonizing both Cupid and the crowd. Oh, Boodle Boo, please make your way to the stage. Okay. Let's get this over with. Are you ready for your interview? Ready as I'll ever be. As you peek past the gate, you see the curtain separating the doorway from the main stage open, filling the corridor with a blinding light. Soon followed by a guard dragging Benny off the stage and muffled distant booing. Hey. Warmed up the crowd for ya. So I heard. Benny gets interrupted by the guard harshly nudging him from the back, stumbling forward. Keep moving. Benny very visibly rolls his eyes. Well, don't break a leg. Don't. So you can haul ass out of there when they start throwing bricks, duh. I'll do my best. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Refusal to comply will result in a punishment. I got it, I'm coming. As you get closer to the stage, you hear loud yelling. From here, you can't tell if they're booing or cheering. That sounds like cheering! They love me! They love me! They really love me! Oh. Fuck, the spotlight is bright. Can I just walk around? Sorry guys. I just walked off stage. A deep chasm you can't see the bottom. The stage is held up by massive industrial girders. I jump up. No. I visited our one and only Brutal Bull. Welcome. Hey, no need to be shy. Take a seat. Interview time. You've had quite the day. How are you? Good? Wow, really? No, yeah, sorry, I've been better. Well, regardless of how you've been handling things, we're glad you made it far enough for us to meet you. Yeah, me too. Wait, haven't we already met? So, Eddie! You don't mind if I call you Eddie, do you? I guess not. Now that the game's finally started, are you excited to meet the other contestants? Well, I already have. We were stuck back there while interviews were being set up. Right, backstage! Though I'm sure you weren't given much time to mingle. Guess they're trying to keep things more straightforward for the audience. Yeah, sure. I want to get to know them better. That's gripping to hear. I didn't take you for the socialite type. Which of the contestants caught your eye? These... I mean, to be fair, I did spend a lot of the time with my group searching for him, so yeah, Benny. Just the guy, huh? Felt like the safest bet. Your safest bet? I mean, not to go gambling with you. Well, it's still early in the show, and I'm sure there's a chance for you to better get to know the others further down the line, or even switch gears depending on how alliances shift. I'm not sure about alliances. Not much for friends. Maybe that'll give you a leg up in the more bloodthirsty games further down the road. What? No, Speaking of games, our audience is dying to know more about how the preliminaries played out. How would you say the first game went for you and your partner? We passed. Well, yes, but I'm sure we all figured that one out for ourselves. How did it go? What was roulette like as your first experience with Bet and Forgive? Neither. It's a small nitpick. I hate when, like, games like this give very few options that are, like, not at all how I felt. I mean, I guess I was a little confident going into it. A little. I guess I figured the preliminaries would be the easiest part of the game. Someone didn't do their homework. It's not that. I didn't realize people were going to be eliminated that early. I signed up for it. It's like everyone else here. But I guess it's just hard to realize how close you can get to losing that early on. It didn't feel fair for things to go so wrong that early. I guess you count yourself lucky they didn't then. Sure, but I just as easily could have not. I guess that's just more reason to tune in. Could you please cut that out? The fake laughs. Whoa there, pal. No need to get worked up. I'm just stressed, alright? We all noticed from the footage of your little outburst. How would you say that strategy worked for you to pass the preliminaries? Oh, I like this question. It wasn't a strategy. It wasn't a strategy. It wasn't an outburst. What strategy? I was emotional. We both were. You claim you both were, but it seems your partner had been taking a rather lighthearted approach to the game up until you erupted at him. So when you say you were both emotional, do you mean your self-constant stress, or his demeanor until that point was some sort of front? He had been winning. I don't know what his thoughts were. I just knew I wasn't going to win. It was a life or death situation. Let's not get too heated now, Eddie. I know I'm wearing red, but I promise it's nothing to get scared of. Would they stop with the laugh track? No, I'm not getting heated. No worries if you'd rather not get into specifics. We can move on. Wait, hold on. I feel like you're not even listening. Well, on the topic of your partner, can we get your first impression? He wasn't intimidating. He was not intimidating. He was fine. Ah, oh, come on. The audience would love to know more about you two. He's fine. I don't know. I just met him. Is he an ally? An enemy? He's Benny. So are you planning any alliance with the others? How about any people you think might be trouble for you in the future? I already told you, I don't know. I just met them too. Buddy, you gotta give me something to work with here. Then no, I'm not allying with anyone. I'm not any of their friends. Is that what you wanted to hear? Even with Benny? Well, I don't know if we're allies, maybe we're like good acquaintances? I trust him if that's what you're trying to get at. Well, isn't that interesting, folks? Huh? What's so interesting about it? Nothing, it's just that's different from what he said about you. Wait, what did he say about me? If talking about the preliminaries is such a touchy subject, we can move on to something lighter. Fuck, now I want to know what he said. What would you say is your biggest strength coming onto the show? My smarts. That's so. And what kind of experience with that would you say you're bringing to the table? I actually used to work in finance. Well, not exclusively in finance. I didn't do bookkeeping, but the company I worked for predominantly worked in that field. I was more of a risk management. Maybe lay off the number stuff. We can keep it simple for the cameras with interviews. Yeah, right. Finance sounds very impressive. Unfortunate that things were cut short due to your arrest with such a bright career. Well, I stopped working there before being arrested, actually. Never mind. At the very least, I'm sure to see the opportunity to use those skills again. Don't waste it. I'll keep that in mind. Moving on, we notice we haven't heard much about you from the others. You've been quite a mystery to those at home. Aside from some things they might already know about you. Any interesting facts to spare about yourself that you think audiences wouldn't know? A hidden talent, a secret admirer, an unexpected hobby? Anything! Though something we wouldn't have to censor would be nice. We had some issues with the last guy. Any interesting facts to spare about yourself that you think the viewers wouldn't know? Hidden talent, secret admirer, unexpected hobby. Let me get a drink of water and think about this. I have a strong feeling if this is brought up, it's gonna say Benny, so I'm not gonna go with that. We know, we don't need it spelled out. I want to see what's my guy's unexpected hobby. I have a pet turtle. Oh, how cute! Who would have thought a guy like you would have a little buddy like that? Well, I think I still do. I asked my mom to pick it up from my apartment. I don't know if she got it. I might not have a turtle anymore. Great! And what's the little guy's name? I don't know. You don't know? But he was definitely talking about Maybe. No, he definitely was. Well, maybe the audience at home can help a guy out and come up with a name for it. No, it has a name. Don't make them name it. I just don't know right now, all right? I can't. Can you guys please lower the lights? They're really bright. We can move on. Are we almost done? Don't worry. Your next and final question's an easy one. Why'd you do it? Why? Did you not hear me? I don't want to answer that. Aw, come on! Who knew someone so brutal could be so shy, right, folks? Are you trying to set me off? Is that it? Huh? I don't. I just don't know. Don't want to answer. I don't know. Would you please just shut the hell up and stop talking for 5 seconds? Give me another French check sure you don't recognize. Give a round for our brutal bull. Give a round for our brutal bull, everybody. The stage lights shut off and are replaced with more bearable overheads. For a moment, you become highly aware of how close you are to the edge of the stage. Commercials will go for 3 minutes. Staff, please reset for the next contestant and escort Mr. Gates back. Audience members chat amongst themselves, with some point out different behind-the-scenes aspects during the break. You know that's your cue to leave, right? What the hell was that? I thought that would have been a low-hanging question. I wasn't trying to hit you with any speedballs, all right? You got a lot of nerve. You seriously thought that was all right to ask? Yes! Why are you so jumpy about why you joined anyway? That sensitive of a topic? That's not what you asked. You... Half-decent hosts would have thought you were playing it up for cameras. You're lucky production must have thought so and didn't have security pull you off stage. Lucky they listened when I said to cut the cameras. That's... Sorry, I didn't... I'll calm down. I must have misheard you. You have to cut commercials after you anyways, don't sweat it. I'm sure broadcasters loved it, so nothing to apologize for. Commercials will be in 2 minutes 30. Mr. Gates, please make your way off the stage in an orderly fashion. Mr. Gates, please make your way. You heard the damn announcement. Now, you're not helping, Clyde. We got a bit before the next game. Take it easy. Right. Wow. Yeah? Yeah, that was... Listen, I don't know what came over me at the end there. I just... So good! huh? Actually, insane play. What a way to stick it up to them. Holy shit. I'm not a fan of tie wearers, but gotta admit, you guys are smart. Should have known you'd pull something like that, like this, when you figured out the roulette gimmick. What did I do exactly? Kick you away at any chance someone could even attempt to learn more about you, saying, I don't know, at every turn. Making yourself so uninteresting they don't get to farm any material out of you. Like, fuck yes, why didn't I think of that? That's not what I was... Oh, come on, don't need to act all humble. I bet they're so regretting having you on the show right about now. You made them waste an entire space, and who knows how many resources on you instead of a potential contestant that could have been way more entertaining. I can't think of a better middle finger to their face than that. Way to go, Eds. Never mind. Thanks. You know, I would ask why people would watch the show where real people die, but if the show's always this gay, I'd watch it too. I mean, it's reality TV. Just in general. I mean, like, to me, this is something like Survivor, but cranked up to an extreme degree, I guess. And also gay. So, like, yeah. Like, I know this is satire, but I don't know. I'm not saying this exact show could happen anytime in the foreseeable future, but like, it's riding that line of it's satirical enough that I understand this isn't real, but real life is enough of a bitch. Anyways. Thank God they're finally leaving us the hell alone for a while. What are we waiting for? We should go celebrate. Or not. Do whatever you want. But if you're looking to party, you'll find me in VIP. Probably. Don't know for how long. You're not going to disappear on me again, are you? No promise. With a wink, Benny skips ahead and out of the backstage area. Maybe I can see what Benny's up to while I wait for other contestants to wrap things up. Yeah, I want to go follow him. Let me at him. I don't have the money for VIP, though. Oh. Benny? Eds! Check out how much I've won! He shows 4 chips in his hand. Doesn't seem like much. For now. It's technically a small pot, but I won 50 chips before interviews. Aren't you one shorter than what we started? Well, yeah, but that's just because I've lost 51. Found a way to undo the cups yet? Oh yeah, got distracted. I can see that. Is this where you've been the whole time? Sure is, babe. Don't blame me. Have you seen this place? They even got a whole carnival downstairs. Been pretty busy with that, yeah. Is that seriously all you've been up to? You can't be the one judging me here. Nothing wrong with killing some time while you turtles take thrice as long to look around. So what, make new friends yet? Any matching bracelets? Well, I actually hold that thought. Have you eaten yet? Not since they put me to sleep. Why do you ask? Well, you being here means you're looking to party, and that can't be done with an empty stomach. And I wouldn't have brought up the carnival for nothing. If you've been looking, you already know all about the food stands in that area. I only took a quick glance, and even I remember that. Isn't it all fried or on sticks? Both, actually. It'll be my treat. Let's go get some. Ah, smell that hot grease in the air. And hey, they actually got more options than I thought. Guess they're serving anything that could count as street food. I rarely get it, so... Yeesh, what kind of miserable life have you been leading? What's next? You gonna say you haven't tried takoyaki? Dango? Well, the basics of the basics. Yakisoba bun? I don't know what any of that is either. I'm sorry. You're fucking with me. In my defense, nah, screw your defense. You're getting one now. Which one? Now! Dango, because it rhymes with mango. More of a sweet tooth, huh? Not as I expected from you. I do have a sweet tooth. So you're right, Benny. Well, what can I say? I can be a very surprising guy. I also didn't know it would be sweet. I can say the same about you, and you'll end up liking it. Here. Is hand feeding me really necessary? But he keeps under your mouth. Too slow. I don't want to try it, Abe. Joke, it was a joke. Well, how is it? It's actually really good. Sweet. I like this. I love this a lot. Yes. See what I did tell? See? What did I tell you? Aren't you regretting living a life? Aren't you regretting living a full life without ever even trying this before? Well, damn, you don't need to rub it in like that. At least you gotta try it at all. You get this often? Used to as a kid. but just because it was everywhere back where I grew up. I figured you weren't from Motos. That explains the black hair. Who said I had black hair? It's all natural, baby. You don't dye your eyebrows. Damn, gas station DIY dye kits. It's fine. Just makes me want to see what you look like without it. Yeah, enough about me. Talk about the food. I can already tell this is going to give me a stomachache later. That's for future Ed to worry about. Now stop hogging. I want to try some too. Hey, you got your own for a reason. You know, for a glorified prison, I'm surprised how much they let us get away with. What do you mean? I mean, I know I'd be pissed if I was the one watching soccer criminals eat and drink better than me and their flashy get-ups and fancy lounges playing carnival games. Maybe that's the point. What? Pissing them off? So they feel less bad when we feel less bad after. Feel less bad later. This isn't letting us indulge for the last time or something like that. And they must really want us to get what's coming for us already. So this means this will be our last meal? Guess so. And he shoves the rest of the food in his mouth before patting the crumbs off his hands. Want to repeat that? Then he puts a finger up while he finishes gulping the food down. Great. Continue? Continue? Talking about your buddies or whatnot. I've seen a bunch walking in groups earlier. Aren't you in one of them? Right. Yeah, I was. I just thought I would let you know that if you go with Sailor's group, there's a chance you get to see where Benny says Eds can sit on him. Nope, I already said no regrets. No regrets going with the Scooby Gang. I can always look up that scene elsewhere. Right, yeah, I was. And how'd that go? The Scooby Gang! You were thinking... I thought about it. Like, out of the three options, these three were the most I wanted to go with, but Sailor's was a pretty good second. I didn't want to fuck with the three asshats upstairs. I was like, nope, I don't see this going good no matter what. But these three, they have such a comical energy. I love them. Like, here was my logic, dude. Like, the three assholes was probably going to be the most antagonistic, like, straightforward, hey, bad, evil route. The Sailor group was going to be the most neutral feeling route, I guess. Like, you know, they felt pretty grounded. These three, these are the freaks, and I love them for it. I match their energy in different ways. I love them. Talk with Vega's group. Vega? Thought that one sounded kind of annoying. They were. They seemed kind of cagey about what we were doing, though. I don't know how much I should say. Ah, what? Now I really want to know. Well, it was mainly just scouting. From being honest, we didn't find much. Vega was convinced there was a bunch of hidden passageways behind the walls and floors and wanted to investigate. One in the bar, right? You saw it? Told you. Swept around 3 times over. Did you guys get the chance to pop it open? Yeah, but we didn't get very far. Wait, you actually did? Which direction did it lead towards? We went left, then forward a bit, then down a level, then left again, saw the right, and saw the rest heading. Fuck, what do you call it? Whoa, Eds, I didn't know you were so directionally challenged. I'm gonna have to take some points off your cool meter for this. Shut up. Bottom left, but diagonally. Southwest? Yeah. And what was down there? Found the morgue where they're meant to store our bodies. So it was an employee-only area? So it was an employee-only area? Shit, Eds, why didn't you start with that? Do you know where it leads to outside of that? That's the furthest we've gone. We're cut short by interviews. Damn, still. Maybe I'll have to have a talk with Four Eyes later. Hey, you don't think they're cooler than me, right? Oh, definitely not. So I'm still your favorite? Don't remember saying you were before. It doesn't hurt to just admit it, you know. How about you? What have you been up to? Benny makes a slap playing motion with his hands. Ah, right. Since I didn't talk to anyone else, guess that automatically makes you my fave. Thanks. Is that really all you have to say to that? Thanks? Look, I don't know what you want from me. Hey. You owe me a drink next time, okay? Next time, huh? This kiss already. Interviews have concluded. Contestants may recharge in the designated waiting space while on hold for the stage changeover. Please be ready to be called back on stage for the main game of the day. And he stands up and wipes the crumbs on his shirt, tossing a napkin back towards the food stall and missing completely. Seems like everyone's ready to mingle again. You planning on talking to any of them? Or are you just gonna keep gambling all your chips away? I'll see where the night takes me. You should try and have some fun before the next game starts. Might do you some good. Yeah, I mean, good point. Don't want to waste my time if it's last break, I'll have. Well, that's a mood killer. I was just gonna say because you're already so lame, it'd be better to enjoy the cheap booze and unlimited gambling while you're here. Better than pencil push for some shitty boss and, what was it? Statistical inspection? Analysis? Ugh, don't say it again, I might throw up. Alright, I'll spare you the gruesome details. Have a good break. You know it. Welcome to the free roll section. You can spend time with specific characters of your choice or explore and find opportunities to gain chips around the map. You get 3 rounds in total. A bell will toll each time a round ends. Once you have partaken in 3 activities, the server will automatically progress. Spend your time wisely. Okay. So we're gonna save. We're going to play 1 game of the like shooting gallery if I can. Welcome to Shooting Gallery. Become the executioner and click to shoot down your pesky competition. Get below 10, you lose it all. Get 10 but below 20, you gain nothing. Get over 20, you double your bet. How much is your bet? How many do I have on me now? 5? I guess I'll bet 5. You don't have enough. Wait, what? Currently at 5. Can I not just bet at all? Okay, I guess I can't bet at all. Click on one place, shoot the devilish criminals down for points. Ready? Oh no, okay. I shouldn't have chosen this one because, okay. I'm gonna save scum here. I forgot that the game is very crummy with click detection. And I know for a fact I was clicking on all that shit. Like, you could probably, I don't know, wait, does my little, no, I forgot my mouse doesn't, like, bump up and down on the little PG tuber. I know for a fact I was clicking on that shit, but it's the same thing with this. So, damn it. I was like, oh, Shooting Gallery is gonna be a shoo-in for me, because I have great, like, clicking aim. I did. It just was not wanting to detect my clicks at all. Damn it. Okay. Fuck it. Let's just go for the good old reliable 50-50 coin flip. Pick between heads or tails and the dealer will flip a coin. You get a return based on the outcome. Double your bet or lose it all. I'm gonna not save scum otherwise. I guess I'll bet 3. Heads. Fuck. The coin line on tails, you've lost. Heads. Well, okay, we can no longer gamble. I'm down for 1 chip. Oh, this could be a very short game. You! Hey, how's your wrist doing? Yeah, that's right. You probably saw me eat shit on stage. It's doing? Yeah. Is it actually alright if I ask you something back? Hey, spend time with Sandbag. You're fine. Go for it. How do you do it? Do what? Your role. How do you keep up with it? It's the interviews. The way that pink bastard talked about me got on my nerves real bad. Slap some flat label on me just because it's easier for people to get. Now I know I need to hold back, but that's just ain't who I am. I don't know. You seem to be in the similar ring as me. You can't really be okay with how they describe you, right? So how the hell do you do it? Do I really look like a punching bag? You are dressed like a sandbag. I asked for boxing gear. I guess that was on me. How'd you get them to make you look so boring? I told them not to do anything weird. I didn't want them to put me in anything gimmicky. I think the only styling they did was to cover my black eye, but even then they didn't change much. How'd you get one of those? Did you and Runaway fight that much in roulette? Got in a fight the night before I got transferred from my prison block. My bunkmate found out I got accepted on the show, and I guess I figured I hadn't deserved it. Ouch. For what it's worth, it'll maybe give you some sympathy points. I doubt it. You should see the other guy. See, that's what I mean. I know you're not a bad guy and not a bull, that's for sure. But your role at least allows you to do something. What, is Crybaby Underdog demeaning in some way? What kind of role even is that? It's like I'm not even allowed to do anything. If I try and act out, then people assume I'm acting out of character. And if I act in line with my character, then people are liable to just walk all over me. Maybe try asking Cecilia. Very funny. I don't know, I'm not very good at figuring out stage presence stuff either. Maybe... make the role your own. Have you not been paying attention to anything I've been saying? That's the entire thing I want to avoid. I don't want to be the thing people think I am. The kind of thing people want me to be isn't the whole picture at all. That still makes it a part of the picture, doesn't it? Not you, too. Sorry, no, what I meant was, an underdog always gets back up. That's the point. Sounds weak and kind of annoying and whiny. Watch it. But at the end of the day, the underdog is who everyone ends up rooting for, right? I guess what I'm saying is that while you're not the exact image people imagine they hear Crybaby, the role they give you doesn't have to be the entire picture. It can just be a part of it. If your reputation isn't the whole picture, then show them what the rest of it looks like. If I'd known your role just meant you were brutally honest, I probably would have asked for advice from you sooner. Well, that might be pushing it, but seriously, thanks. That means a lot. For sure. Hope you feel better. And hopefully don't get electrocuted again. That can't be good for your heart. Not making any promises. There's the first bell. All right. Well, since you can't gamble anymore. Wait, shop. Let's go buy the thing that was free. If you lose all your chips, I'm pretty sure they kill you immediately. And I'm down to 1 chip. So I could be fucked. I want to buy the poster. On the house! You've been handed an autographed cube poster. Can I get multiple? You're not sure if you want another one. I do want another one! That'd be funny. I don't know, how do I exit? How do I? Oh, X stuff. It was free, but you still want a refund. I don't know. Something tells me it could be maybe important. Something down in my big old gut. I will ask, since you played this ghost, how much longer does this chapter go? Because we are getting close to the end of stream time. Alright, where is Benny? Actually, I should check elsewhere in fun. Oh, he's probably in here. You're getting close to the end. After the 3 bells is the last part. Alright, then we'll probably go ahead and just play through all this. Nope. Oh, he's back in here now. Oh, and he's got with Calvin. I hope they get along swell. Alright, so Benny's got to be in the bar then. Roy. Playing a 1-man game of pool? I tried getting 4 eyes to join, but they couldn't even hit the cue ball. Say, you wouldn't mind giving me that drink now, would you? Bartender cut me off. I'll verse you to make up for it. I'm not allowed to play around of pool. I'm not allowed to play a round of pool with you for free? I'm trying to help you score with a banging redhead. I could be a better wingman if I tried. The least you can do is buy the guy a drink. Well, don't tell me you're already out of chips. That's right, I'll die of thirst. And worse, you'll be going home totally babeless. Sorry, maybe some other time. Whatever, just let me know when you stop being lame and want to have some actual fun. Don't keep me waiting. I'll try not to. Play on one. Oh, no! Wait, can I seriously not do this because I only have 1 chip? Fuck. And I can't save scum because I saved over before. Damn it, I can't. Don't you have your own dressing room? What are you doing with us on set? They don't have a pool table in there. Aren't you worried about the contestants being pissed with you? Your job is to humiliate them on national TV. This is why I said to do multiple saves. Well, no regrets. No regrets, baby. Also, hello, Sabi. Am I supposed to be? You guys haven't been doing anything you're not supposed to do this early in the game, right? Shit, that was fast. Want a word of advice? Can't. I'm short on chips. Nah, it'd be free of charge. I'm not Vic. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take your advice. Good nerd. Great, what were you itching to know about? Being liked by the audience, being liked by the guy, how does benefit work, anything I'm not supposed to know about. I do have something on the next game if you're interested. Are you supposed to be sharing that? Lower your voice. Do you want it or not? Sorry, continue. What should we expect? No matter what happens with your saves, you can't save scum out of me being in your chat. I wasn't going to, Sabi. Just don't take any unnecessary risk in it is all. And if you can, I hope you get the Joker. Is that all he's gonna give for advice? More of advice? Maybe some other time. So we're playing poker in the next one, it seems. Maybe? No, I don't. Help wanted. There you go. Edwin, you look like you're thinking about something. Do you remember what the host said earlier? Which part? The former showrunner made it past the preliminary round. That means someone who directly worked on the show is amongst the contestants. The game looks cool as fuck. It's free on Steam right now. It's like a visual novel thing. Obviously, they got arrested after I had. Someone who worked on a show about criminals turning out to be one is a huge deal. I'm surprised the show's still going and they even had the guts to star them. I guess the audience finds that exact boldness entertaining. In any case, it's information I would have definitely known before if I were able to, but I wasn't. So, I was just wondering if you had anything to say about it. It's interesting. That's so. It means one of the players here has information only someone in that position of power would have. I can't imagine the person wouldn't have some sort of advantage over other players. Even if they were arrested before, if they got to work on the season, they probably know how the game works. Furthermore, that person was picked on purpose. Everyone that applied was. If there was a showrunner that knew how everything worked, who held such a major advantage over everyone else, why would they be picked? Maybe they wanted them to win? The style is pretty... Yeah, it's a very good style. I've been talking about how much I like it. Maybe they wanted them to win. It gives them full pardon, and a better forgive producer would likely have the connections for things to go in their favor. Or they want them to lose. The reward is big, but so are the risks. Think about it. A showrunner is screwing up bad enough to be kicked from their position and arrested. If they aren't able to make it to the end, then that's one problem solved for the rest of the management. You think it's a loose end they're trying to get rid of? I think whoever it is may be of an Achilles heel than the current showrunners realize. And we, the players, have more access to them than anyone else in the world. That's not all I deduced. I was keeping up with everyone's crimes as they happen. Huh? You were? Don't look at me like that. I, of course, don't know everyone's reasoning for being here. Only a few high-profile cases before my arrest and whatever else was available for me to learn after my imprisonment. Specifically that of Elise, Sandbag, and Rook. You big on true crime or something? I'm not just big on it. It's not something I treat as a lighthearted hobby, if that's what you're asking. In any case, what I really want to know now is, what exactly did Maniki do to end up here? You want to know about Maniki? Of course I do. Think about it. They haven't said a word to anyone. We know absolutely nothing about them. They're a total unknown. Isn't that their entire deal, though? Their role is to be an enigma. Almost like it's exactly the sort of role a former showrunner would want to be given. It gives them the reign not to be asked any questions, not to be accountable for anything. You sure you're not looking too much into this? Even if I am, having any kind of information on them is important. They're too much of an unpredictable factor at the moment. I want you to find out what got them here, and in exchange, I'll share what I know about something in return. I'll let you know if I hear anything. That didn't count as a bell ringing. Interesting. I guess I'll go talk to them and see if I can find anything out. Wasn't Maniki the... I don't know why I checked going up there. They're the one, they're the, like, the mute one, right? If I've been keeping the names and everything right. What was that? Where'd they go? Oh, they're gone. Where did they go? Well, now I want to find them. I mean, it's not like they could have disappeared, like, somewhere inaccessible. Oh, they're in here now. But, shit, are they avoiding me? Ah! Please don't make this be an annoying thing. Can I go and talk to them now? Because they gotta be hiding in the shop. Right? In the sma. I thought that was them for a second. You hiding in here? No. Don't forget, you can also go in the interviewer area. Oh, I didn't realize I could. I thought that was off limits. But hang on, let me first. Let me check up the stairs just in case. Nope. Okay, I was about to go nuts and wonder where the hell they could have ended up. Hello, sailor. Hang on, wait, can I go back out on stage? Stage can be blocked off for all contestants. Oh, wait, oh. There you are. They pop out from their hiding spot and shake their hand around before flashing their fan. You win! You gained one yeah! Okay, this is where we save scum. If I can gamble just right, I can earn money to buy Benny a drink. Huh? What's this for? Hide and seek. That's what we were doing? Oh, that was the second bell. Okay. Wait. Fuck. Wait. No, wait. No, wait. I bet if I play any games, that's gonna count as a bell. Okay, we're doing multiple saves here. Maybe I can buy Benny a drink with exactly one chip. No! He's not here anymore! Oh wait, no, he's over here in the corner now. No, I don't want to look at the plant. They hold up a fan with the drawing over their mouth. Don't you cutely count mouths at me. I know what a game's rigged. What are you two playing? They gesture at you to come closer. Is it a secret or something? Nah, that's the name of the game. Don't tell me you haven't heard of Koi Koi before. Can't say I have. Where'd you get those cards? Is it one of those... Where'd you get those cards? Is it one of you guys' Lucky Charms? Apparently Maneki here won them at the shop. They make a V sign by cheating like how they're cheating right now. Sure you're just not playing well enough? Trust me, if this is a game of skill, I would have run this guy over so they'd lose all 9 lives. And to think, Lady Luck was so into me earlier. Why'd you have to ditch me before I could? Remember how she almost killed you? How can I forget? Ah, good times. Have you guys been betting your chips? Not yet. After a few warm-up rounds, I'm planning to absolutely suck this guy dry. They also found the crying kid draw on it. Has he been playing seriously only to call it a warm-up after he's lost? They nod rapidly. Who told you that? They hold the fan with a whistle drawn on it. Man, that ain't such a bad idea. Now that Ed's here, you can be our rep and make sure you ain't cheating. I don't think I know the rules well enough for that. But Ed's, there's no way this guy pulled 5 lights thrice in a row. What's 5 lights again? 5 times 5 20-point worth cards. It's like getting Royal Flush 3 times. Oh well, that does sound like cheating. The old fan with the crying kid drawn, only this time there was an X over it. And I guess I can also make sure you don't back out from the bet. But you being the rest supposed to mean you're completely biased towards me and you're acting into... But you being the rest supposed to mean you're completely biased towards me and you're actively interfering for my victory. This isn't fair. I'll overlook it. There ain't a chance to hang out with these guys. You know what? Sure. I got nothing else going on. Nothing else going on. Loser. They hold the fan with the guy standing alone with a frown drawn on it. I changed my mind. I also don't know the rules. Lend me an ear and I'll tell you how to play if you catch my drift. What drift? Why can't you just say it out loud? Like me, right? Yes. Where is this coming from? I wasn't thinking about the bias bit. If you can signal what card the other guy has for me, I can split whatever I win with you. Would say I have to side with what? Fuck it, I'll say with Benny. What card am I looking for? Oh shit, you do like me. Yes. Just tell me the damn card. The one with the yellow flowers and a red sake cup. Check if they don't have it. The one with the yellow flowers and a red sake cup. Check if they don't have it. And the signal? I don't know, a wink? Kidding. Maybe a cough or yawn. It couldn't be any more obvious if you tried. You do both all the time. No, I don't. Shiro's whispering directly in front of them isn't too suspicious either. Nah, they would have said something. Now that Ed's properly educated on the rules, let the games begin. Okay, wait, I'm not a fan of cheating, but Benny gets an exception. Neither am I, and also I was only given... Wait, shit, what? Red sake cup and yellow flowers. I don't see... Is that a yellow flower? Wait, yes, that is... Wait, that is signal. Wait, was I supposed to signal if they don't have it? Is that what it said? At least his poker face isn't that bad. Wait, did I fuck up? What? Who viewing and Cherry Blossom viewing? What's that mean? It means they fucked us Ron over big time. I didn't you signal me. I did. I caught like you told me to. Shit, I thought that was just you being you. I guess Maniki was just that lucky after all. That makes a grabby hand gesture at Benny. What was the bet anyway? 2 chips. My card was only going to be 1 chip? No, I was going to use those shoes and make a fortune at the gambling hall. You have a problem. Not when I can quit anytime I want. And he grumbles as he flips the 2 chips for Maniki. Maybe you can tell me the actual rules sometime, seeing you 2 did make me want to play. You poke at Benny before holding up a fan with a handshake drawn on it. I didn't think of that. We should have teamed up to make a sucker out of Ed's instead. I'll be sure to play with someone else. And there it is. Attention, contestants. I swear that also just kind of... I hear my own voice enough just from editing videos. That just sounds like a clip of my own voice just going... The main game of the day will begin shortly. Maybe I'm crazy, but that sounds like my voice. Please make your way back to the stage in a timely manner. Fuck, already? Let me just I'll have 1 save. Yeah, I'll have 1 save from before the cheating just in case. This final section of the chapter. Yeah, we'll speed run through this and then we will... Oh. Please pick one of the following cards. I'm guessing I won't be able to look at them. Please pick one of the following cards. Oh boy. We're gonna speed run this and then we'll do the usual stream wrap up stuff. Middle. That good? Clasp the collar around your neck with the card facing inward to begin the game. Aren't the spikes on the color supposed to face outward? Clasp card. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like this. I don't like what's about to happen. Please make agree. The game will begin shortly. What platform? I don't like this. You feel the platform sway slightly with your weight and slowly begin to descend. Your hands tend to go for the safety line, but you aren't sure how safe it really is. Keep your arms and legs inside the platform at all times. Good luck. I really am not okay with what's about to happen. I was okay with it when it was funny, lighthearted visual novel stuff. But the moment they put on a saw contraption collar, I've seen that first movie. I did not handle it well. I don't want this. Then he's hooked a finger on his collar and tugs it so there's more space between it and his neck. But quickly retracts it once he's noticed you. There you are, finally gonna catch up with me, huh? Are you really in that much of a hurry to play? In a hurry to finish? Don't get it mixed up. Maybe in a little bit of a hurry to play. I didn't realize how nice of a change of pace someone else giving me money to gamble with would be. You do know it's not real money, right? You don't get to keep it if you get out. Don't ruin it for me. Stock the lift tracks and slow trickle of contestants. Oh no! Wait, since this is the real game, I'm gonna imagine that there's not a way to tie it. I don't want Benny to die, but I don't want to die. Well, I won't keep you waiting. I'll back to you if I notice anything new. Acting like you're not obsessed. Yeah. Oh, okay, no, it's not just a one-on-one. I assumed it was gonna be just him and I. And I was like, oh no. Do I have to talk to everyone? Seems to be shut tight, doesn't budge at all. You think you can see your circuits leads up to a platform. Alright. Let's save here. You seem like the type to be a frequent gambler. I'm not. I have my theories already, but having a second opinion wouldn't hurt. What card game or game of chance do you think best represents the theming here? Poker, maybe? Really? What makes you think that? Not mostly for the cards we picked, but now that I'm thinking of it, it could be any card game in a casino. Maybe I'd be better off asking Vic. Though more importantly, I'm wondering why this area is separate from us, and what exactly the collars are used for in-game. To be pumping around with them, or maybe to keep us from where we shouldn't be going? You bring up a good point. I don't know if mine has the slack necessary to go further than the gate. It'd be ideal to figure out if up there is the place we want to be, preferably before a timer starts and we're forced to choose on the fly. How do I get the game going? I don't really want to sit here and just talk to everyone. Yo, so just waiting for the game to start? At this point, it's clear they're getting some sick pleasure out of dragging out for this long. I wouldn't put it past them. You don't have a plan for the game at all, do you? Look at me again while asking that. Point taken. Just feels like everyone else here is antsy to pull something. Everyone's here just looking to win. Don't let them get in your head. They're just as clueless as you are. As you talk, you notice Vic bouncing between contestants, seeming to offer something, but they each scoff and turn away until you catch a sight of you. Gates, what's your card? No, I saved right before this. I'll tell the truth. Benny says forward before you can answer. Bad chance, we don't even know the rules of the game yet. Back off and stick to your own lane. Fine. Have it your way, but you better figure out a solid exit strategy or you won't be leaving the stage. With that, he steps away from the two of you, continue asking the other contestants. What the hell was that about? Seems like you might know something about the game that we don't. Let's check in on my teammates. Hey, cop. Which is why it's imperative you not wander off with someone else and stick with the group once he tells us. But if people start pairing off before you're able to convince them, won't that inherently put people into different alliances? What do you mean alliances? It's our belief that this game will function without teams. All of us share the same game space, and each contestant, to our knowledge, picked a random card. It's most likely just going to be a free-for-all. That is exactly the reason to avoid any potential contestant-formed alliances or teams early on. When the game stands, we should assess the rules to make sure there isn't another loophole, like in roulette. Rather than form teams or partners and jump to working against one another, shouldn't you wait until you know what the rules are before you start planning for the game? This feels a bit presumptuous. Once everyone knows the rules, the only people they'll be looking out for is themselves. Do I have to talk to everyone individually? Oh my, does the suit matter? Just tell me the number. When the game starts, you need to. Vic notices you staring and waves a hand dismissively. Trying to have a conversation. A bit of privacy wouldn't be too much to have and ask, would it? Sure. How's the new collar treating you? Who doesn't like a little red? Had me replace it in the dressing room. Same with that guy. You can't see the collar as it's covered by the neckwear. Necky waves. They hold a fan with hearts, spades, clubs down and strong on it. The cards? Games? Suit? Oh, you think something suits me? The collar? Oh! Thanks. Have you looked beyond the gates yet? Reminds me of where the villains get punished in the old pictures my grandpa would sit around watching. All the cowboys and outlaws face off against each other and whatnot. Bang! Ooh, think it'll be a quick draw? Well, it's possible it's Western theme. I can't imagine them wanting to give us a loaded gun. I think there was one in the casino, didn't they? I guess they still might give us fake ones that then just eliminate whoever's slowest. If that's the case, you better hope you're not paired up with me. I'm the fastest draw here. At least with harpoons. Here's the open. And the last set of characters. It's obviously going to be a hanging. Just look at all the props. Collars are all wrong, though. Actual news would support enough to give the momentum more of a pull on the neck. Otherwise, they'd have to pull on our feet to get anywhere. That's what the spikes are for, dummy. It's not the drop that'll kill you, but the piercing of the spikes in your neck. If that's the case, you don't die by hanging, you die by puncture wound. Doesn't matter if the thing implies hanging if the coroner is right differently. People die by suffocation while hanging all the time. You're getting all caught up in the semantics and messing with my head. People still say he was hung to death, even if it takes them a bit longer. You don't think you listen to the same or you turn away and try to do what they're saying before they continue. But I've talked to everyone now, haven't I? Oh wait, no, Sandbag. Sandbag periodically fiddles with his wrist and looks over the edge of the stage. You doing alright? Doesn't it feel like they've just been hurting us around? More so than usual, you mean? We barely had enough time between the first game and interviews. Then they give us a mediocre break for pushing us back out on stage again. Even my last job didn't have this bad of a schedule, unless things have just felt faster than they actually are. You also missed a good chunk of it. It could just be that. Do you know how long you've been awake today? Not really, no. That doesn't bother you? Well, shit, now that's all I can think of. It may also be the lack of an actual clock getting to you. Hopefully our internal rhythms will kick in later and we'll be able to get some actual rest. Hopefully. They sure are taking their time setting things up. It's starting to make me wonder where... Sheriff King here, reporting for duty. Okay, we're going to pause a moment, because I gotta refill my water, for one. I know... Weird spot to pause, but I'm very thirsty and I drained the last of my bottle just a bit ago, and I want to be well you know, well hydrated going into this last chunk of it. So I'm throwing up the BRB for literally just like 2 minutes to go fill my bottle up before we get into this last mini game. See, I told you it'd be quick. Just to fill up my bottle. All right, I made a save here. Fuck, we're gonna make 2 saves here. Sheriff King here, reporting for duty. Never mind. I'll get another drink live then. I got one right before I swapped over, but okay. Hang on, let me open my bottle back up. No corner hit. Nope, no corner hit for you. It's never gonna hit the corner. Never. Why would it ever hit the corner? No one wants that. Oh shit, I got a drink, but I don't think I puppeted the hand up. I'll get another, to be fair. Water, hydrate. Everyone in chat, drink. I don't care if it's midnight. Get a drink of water. Do it so you have to piss at 3 a.m. Never mind. Welcome. I'm drinking lemonade right now. Swell. I just like pure water when I'm live. Lemonade would just make me more thirsty, weirdly enough. We know more than anyone how you've all waited very patiently tonight, and our contestants just can't wait to show you what they've got. Our first game of the season is, drum roll please, Blackjack! Oh, no, wait. The rules are simple, if you can keep up, that is. Our contestants have each chosen one of 14 cards that they will represent, 2 through ace, plus, and pay close attention here, 1 wild card, the Joker. Viewers at home with a keen eye may have noticed that these cards aren't visible to audience members or other contestants, meaning the only one who knows what card they are is the contestant it belongs to. For all those pure souls who haven't gambled before, such as myself, I'll give a quick crash course. In the average game of blackjack, there's a player and a dealer, both of whom are dealt 2 cards. The goal is to get close to 21 without going over. Whoever gets closest or gets 21 is the winner. Dealer will only show one of their cards at first, while players will show 2. Players can then hit to keep playing cards as long as they don't go over 21. Once players are satisfied with their score, they'll stay, and the dealer will pull cards until they get to 15 or above before stopping. Simple, right? In Bet and Forget, rather than being given a random pair of cards from a deck, 2 contestants representing 2 cards will pair up together to go against the dealer. When contestants go up to the gallows to face off against the dealer, the contestant combined value will be revealed. And the dealer will reveal one of the 2 cards they randomly pulled from the deck. Once players see the dealer's card and have a better idea of what they're going up against, they can choose to hit or stand based on their hand and the dealer's revealed card. If you hit, you can bring on another randomly chosen contestant for a pool of cards and range to add to your score, potentially tipping scales in your favor. Just be wary, you can keep choosing a hit until you're satisfied, but if you go over 21, you bust and you lose. This is getting confusing. Once you choose to stand, you stick with what you've got, and the dealer reveals their second card. If your cards are lower than the dealer's, you lose. But if your group score is higher than the dealer's or the dealer busts and goes over 21, you win, and everyone on the gallows will return to the lobby. Any questions before we continue, Outlaws? Oh, God, okay. Oh, God, okay. I know I make jokes about gambling. I make jokes, but genuinely, when I play shit like Fallout New Vegas, I go to the blackjacks table, and I'm even at like a 5 luck, I'm still pretty damn good at it because there is a strategy with it to when you want to hit and stand, or at least I play with a little more gung-ho strategy with it. Getting a 9 is pretty damn good because I can just hope that I can pair with someone who isn't gonna fuck with me and pair with someone who has a face card, because that'll get me a 19. Like, that is a great, 9 is a great starting card for this, because as long as I can get a 19, I'll be confident with that, because that just leaves 2-number wiggle room for the dealer, and I am very confident in that. So, nah, I'm good on the rules. Beautiful Shrimp Man. Please don't call me that. I get that number cards probably equal the same as well, the numbers. These dead cards are given to us from ace to king. And how much are ace and kings? In blackjack, all face cards, jack, queen, king, equal 10 in value. The ace card could be either 1 or 11. And while the joker isn't in regular blackjack, here it represents any number from 1 to 10 depending on player choices. How will pairings work? Will we get to choose who goes up as a group, or is it a free-for-all? So glad you asked. We will be given 10 minutes of discussion time per round, and once the timer buzzes, you will have to decide which pair is going up for that round. You probably already noticed that the stage has been split in 2 sections. Between rounds, you're free to stand wherever you wish. But once it's time to pair up, if you want to go up with someone, you must both be in that section closest to the gate. If you or your partner aren't there, tough luck! Only once a pair is picked will you be separated from the rest of the group and made to face the dealer. If no one volunteers that round, a player will be chosen by an audience vote. I've got another one. What if multiple pairs volunteer at the same time for the gallows? That's exactly why we're giving you these. If multiple people want to pair up again around, in order to determine who among the people trying to pair up or face off on the gallows, you'll each have to outshoot your opponents. We're shooting each other? Almost! You'll notice that little pistol has a flag in it. The first person to fire during showdown will get to choose a pair with anyone else that volunteered. If you do drop first, are you able to choose whoever you want to take with, even if they don't want to? That's right! If you're the one who drew first, you can choose anyone sitting in the front section for that round as your pair, even if they decline. But ones who stayed back are off the table. It's bullshit. That's just kind of the risk you'd have to take. Not everything may turn out in your favor. As long as you're away from the gate, you're unable to be picked. For initial pairs, yes. If someone on the gallows chooses to hit, anyone, no matter which section they're standing on, can be chosen at random to join them. Don't think you're too safe when you aren't going to be up to bat. It will be a total of 4 rounds. Once those rounds are up, whoever's still standing on the stage is eliminated. And the timer starts. Okay. Oh, fuck. Wish they'd give more of a warning before starting these. Okay, we're making a file 7 here. Did you get all that? I already knew how to play blackjack. I got the gist. Talk about snooze test. Who wants to sit through a long, boring talk about the rules? Look, stand in the center and raise your hand. Attention! No bother. Before anyone starts any conversation among peers, I'd like to ask something of you. I believe it would be in everyone's best interest to share your card with the group to avoid any confusion during the pairing process. Why on earth would we tell you? Isn't it obvious? I believe in order to best strategize for the coming rounds, we should each be open about what card we are. That way we can most sufficiently plan for the best course of action. I, for one, am the 10. And what would the plan of action be exactly? Pardon? Well, if we're gonna start saying that our cards are, shouldn't we know what the plan to do with them is? I suppose that's a good point. Did anyone have any ideas on a plan for each round? We should start with the highest cards going first, that way all the smallest ones can call on more people with less of a risk of going bust. We go up in pairs king, queen, jack, and king, 9, and ace, then wild and ace, etc. Are you crazy? It's only 4 rounds! If we do that, then that leaves every number underneath 8 out of the game. Well, maybe they should have picked a better card. It also isn't the most ergonomic use of our numbers. Well, a king and queen sounds nice, but it only gets you to 20. 20 is a good score, though. Sure, but if we're trying to be efficient with the amount of people we get on stage, it's not just getting a high enough score against the dealer, but getting the highest number possible from each round. I understand I'm biased. To be honest, my card is only a 4. But ideally, we'd get a king, queen, ace, jack, 9, 2, 10, 8, 3, 6, 4, 1, the wild card, which would count 5 and equal out 2. 21. That's a terrible idea. Doesn't that leave out the 7? Yes, but it gives every other group a score of 21. Or we can do king, queen, ace, jack, knight, 2, 10, 7, 4, 8, 3, 5, wild card as 8. Oh, there's lots of fun combinations you can do that I think about it. That's a worse idea! Either way, 21 points and 4 rounds is 84 points in total. All of the cards end up. Even when making the wild card and ace count as ones, it's 86. No matter what, even the most ideal scenario, one person is staying behind. The main strategy shouldn't be hoping for the best, it should be planning for the best. So the pairings that allow the most people to live, which is why we'll need knowledge on everyone's cards to go for it. Why? So we can pick out the black sheep of the group and plan around kicking them out? Well, if it allows the most people to survive, then. Not to be a pessimist, but there's no way in hell you can plan for that anyway. We go up in pairs, not trios. There's no way to ensure they'd get the one card you need out of all the available players. You can discuss all you want about an ideal scenario, but you're not playing on luck's side here. So going for the highest numbers first leaves all the low card behind, and trying to plan for everyone to get to 21 has too much risk. We're still at standstill, then what do you suggest we do? I know! At least raising their hand, wave your frantically and bouncing on their heels. You may continue. All I'm saying is the host made our cards secret for a reason. Sharing our numbers takes the fun out of what it makes. What it makes actually blackjack. We should keep them all hidden until the last minute. Dumb and bad idea. Yeah, well, Blunt, I do agree. It's in our best interest to strategize around the rules of the game and work cooperatively to ensure the safety of most players possible. Are you even hearing yourself? What waiver did you sign? The point of this is to actually play the games. If you wanted to get on your high horse about the right thing to do, you'd let the chance take the wheel so the only one responsible for all the hangings is luck. Better yet, you wouldn't have gone and gotten arrested in the first place. What gives you of all people the right to be asking that? What gives you the right to ask like you're above it, huh? As the two bicker, you notice Maneki tapping on Cobb on the shoulder. Oh, can I do Maneki? Didn't even say anything. Maybe people should pair with the low numbers so that there's less risk in calling others up. That way more people can join the stage earlier on and the low numbers are at less risk for being left behind. So does 2 and 3 go on stage and hit to bring another player up? Then depending on the risk of hitting again with their new scar, they all decide whether or not they want to go again? I guess it does leave a lot more up to chance. What? Cheshire's probably just saying that because they got low card. But why screw everyone else over because they're unlucky? Then what card did you get? Duh, I'm 10. Didn't Rook just say she was 10? Stop ganging up on me! It's a lot of pressure being an ace, you know? It's maybe uncalled for, but something tells me you're being untruthful. If that's the case, then a group discussion likely isn't worth it. What do you mean? If we aren't able to strategize with one another and come to decisions, we'll be left scrambling and unfocused when it comes time to pick our pair. Why don't we each talk in pairs then? Milady, I pick Rook. Come on, we can discuss things privately. Cecilia links on Rook and drives her away. As two leave, the group's attendance disperses and people can talk amongst themselves. So I have a 9. That's the real kicker is I would want to pair with someone. Okay, strategy time. Strategy and blackjack time. I could pair with someone who's a 10 and then just stop there. Or I could pair with someone who's like a 3 to a 4 most and then hit and hope that I don't get something too high. Let's go talk to everyone. Where? Benny. Wait, Benny suddenly pulled the trigger of his pistol and at you. He knocks it out, stands out of instinct. What the hell are you doing? Did I scare you? You could give him a heart attack with that. Like that? What's kind of upset that this time? The stupid collar. I asked for a costume with easy movement, and what do? They put me in a giant heavy suit. Then when I'm finally feeling alright enough to get back into things, they shackle me with this. They treat me like a dog or something. See, this guy gets it. I haven't felt this degrade since I saw someone taken down by their own shackle. You mean me? I haven't been doing great either, to be honest. I know Bones and Maneki are used to the neckwear, but I have no idea how it is in getting to people more. I haven't tried to rip it off with his hand, but even with all that gorgeous muscle, it's been a bust. If you feel my arm again, I'm throwing you off stage. Say, you wouldn't be able to get it loose with that crowbar of yours, would you? Huh? When did I show you that? It's a fucking crowbar. You aren't exactly keeping it stashed in your back pocket. I hadn't noticed it yet. I doubt I could pry them off. I could maybe get it loose enough to see what card you have, but the spikes might dig too far into your neck if I do that. The issue isn't knowing the cards, skin the damn thing off. Maybe try me just to be safe. I'll tell you if the spikes are too much. Really? You sure? Quick, do it before he changes his mind. Hey. Ow, 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 ow. Maybe a bit to the left? Okay, now this is worse. Okay, crowbar might not be an option out of here. You're right. Maybe if you try going counterclockwise. Are you volunteering? Nah, I'll try my luck breaking the chain against the railing. Sorry, by the way. It's no trouble. You tried your best to get it off. I knew it was probably gonna hurt like hell regardless of if it worked. No, I saw your card. Are you sure? What, you need the 7? God, it's such a bad card! It's high enough to be a risk, but not too low to be worth teaming up with. To be fair, I don't think any card is too bad this early on. Thanks. Even though you could totally be lying right now. Don't mention it. I wish I could tell them I have a 9. I would be truthful about it. So about the game strategy. Not now, bull. Feel free to converge among the others. Christina and I are trying to have a discussion at the moment. Weren't you the first one to say we shouldn't form teams or partners and jump to work against each other? Is there a problem? Just trying to figure out what the next best course of action would be. What a coincidence. We were just discussing the same thing. First one we came to... I'm gonna be real. We're 3 hours in and I'm getting sleepy. I gotta get up and douche in the morning. I'm gonna kind of skim through the dialogue here so I can get to the actual game part. And that way we just make things overly confusing. Sorry, must not have been clear enough. One of the 2 people who technically consider a group, yes? What you say is that you aren't needed here. Alright, good luck then. Rook bites the inside of her cheek as if she wants to say something. Like, I am enjoying this a lot, but I'm getting very tired and I don't want to cut off, like, right before the end. Where you can speak a word to them, Poppy notices and approaches first. She eyes Bones. Can you guess his card too? Yeah, he's way too obvious. Wouldn't even count as a challenge. What are you 2 up to now? Hey, bull boy. Pick a number between 1 to 10 for me, will you? 3. I see. So you have a higher card. What? Then you pick a number opposite what you have to trick me into thinking you have something low instead? I'm a little shook in the book. You gotta try so harder than that. Whatever, and then it's all just talk until I'm at the gallows. What do you expect from a former street magician anyway? Well, so that's why he's so annoying. He was just his legitimate career. Tricks, not so much sleight of hand, maybe. That good with sleight of hand would stop you from getting off your collar. Dramatic effect. What reason do I have to? Prove myself like they don't have armed security and electric cuff waiting as insurance? Well, you do have the cuff over the leather jacket. Shit, good eye. Trying to insulate the shock? You two are definitely trying to paint me as some escapee. You got the wrong guy. That's more of their line of work. I only benefit from winning, which I plan to do. Hey, no, that's not right. Shrimpman said you shoot to figure out the pair, not to eliminate them. Yeah, but a pair isn't that good of a hand, so it's best to aim for stuff like straight or flush. Black isn't what blackjack. We're playing right now. Is this really a game to you? Our lives are on the line. Tell me, what card do you have? Let Elise lie. Tell Elise off. Knock it off. Come on, I was just trying to give some friendly advice. I'm trying to confuse him. If you're playing on sabotage, I expect better from you. Well, I actually don't expect much of anything from you, but it's still low. You're right. If I try and get my chain tangled with someone else, they'll have to follow wherever I go. That's why I take my shot and bang! Whatever. Thanks for reporting it, old man. I never thought about it without you. Am I supposed to bet on black or throw all the deal until he stopped moving? Supposed to play blackjack. You'll figure it out, sailor. I believe in you. Hey, you said you were 4, right? I sure did. Wow, I'm impressed you remember that. Well, it's only been a few minutes since I mentioned it. Sorry, it's just that people seem to forget what I say often. That may just be because I usually follow up with hours of plant talk, so I don't really blame them. Speaking of forgetting, did you know forget-me-nots are actually a genius flowering place? If you're getting tired, you could just finish the game off during the beginning of next stream. Well, no, because next stream we're doing Crash of the Titans, and I try not to mix and match games too much midstream. Okay, so he's a 4, I'm a 9. That puts us at 13. I'll hold off. So that's a 13. I'm gonna try and think on that. And can I get over to talk to these guys? Not all of them, at least. Spit it out already! We only have so much time before pairing starts. Are you trying to survive this game or not? We're not asking a lot for you. This could help you move forward in the game. What do you get from trying to keep it a secret? If anything, it makes things hard for everyone involved. What do you mean you don't know? You saw what card you got, didn't you? Do you not remember? Did you forget? Then what is it? You're running out of excuses here. But you aren't getting anywhere acting like that, you know? What's it to you? And tell them, would you lay off? I'm not even sure they can answer. You're not going to get anywhere with them. If their mutism was the issue, they could probably still use their fingers to tell how many points they were. It's not an excuse. What do you plan to do with that, even if they did tell you? You're not exactly painting the most trustworthy picture. Transparency with cards benefits everyone. Clearly it doesn't if they're so set on hiding it. What do you get out of defending them? Are you chewing on something we don't know? What's your card? Who wants to know? See, exactly. What do you get out of keeping your secret? Is it that you're afraid you won't have anyone to partner with? That has nothing to do with it. Time's running out. You want to play nice to the camera that badly? Don't let us stop you. Change check on Maneki. You okay? It's no problem. Gonna need to not crack it under pressure. Got a pretty impressive poker face going on. Keep at it, okay? Smiley. I like Maneki. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Time's up! Our quickest draw this round is Heartless Maiden! It's a big idea. You don't even know what card you are. What gives you the right to jump up there and pearl while the rest of us are still talking? Exactly! This is how we should be going about things. Not everyone decide what the priority would be at. No, I don't remember the rules specifying I needed everyone's permission to be at the pedestal. Besides, I didn't seem to have any trouble. Perhaps you should simply find someone right for you. Looks like you're the only two people who stepped up to be a pair. Heartless Maiden, I take it you know you're pairing up with? My loyal questioning, of course. Just wanted to double check. Please step up to face against the dealer. Naturally. Oh boy, a king. I hope you two won't plan on anything too fancy for dinner after game. You might have to cancel that reservation. I don't think we'll have to worry about. Let's see what the lovely ladies will be working with, shall we? Well, we can look at that. First round, we already got ourselves a blackjack. See, I told you you could trust me. I never had any doubts. Now, I'm legally obligated to ask this, but forgive me for sounding presumptuous. I'll take it you two will want to stay. Well, actually, was there something you want to say? So I don't doubt your reason why you're at 10. What's wrong? Do you need to be in our best interest to hit? Someone's got the numbers mixed up. We got nothing to worry about. We got a blackjack. We're safe. Of course, I understand that. But maybe it's not in our best interest. Perhaps it's in the great interest of others? I mean, only two of us leaving would be... If we could bring up a third player, then... And what happens? I don't understand. I knew it. She's a bitch. You're not making any sense. I mean, only two of us leaving would be... I apologize. I'm trying to be more eloquent about this. Maybe you got confused. Is that it? You're right. I must have been thinking about it wrong. Apologies, miss. We'll say, Mr. Cupid. I appreciate you humoring us, miss. Alright, dealer. Show the folks at home that card. Player wins. We got ourselves two winners. Bad luck, Mr. Dealer. You'll get them next time. Very toxic relationship they got going on. Okay. The platform slowly rises back to the main stage. Best of luck, everyone. Don't keep us waiting. Go to hell. Discussion time will start back up again. We're not get too shy for a pair that you don't end up picking on. Be a good example for all the lonely Romeos watching at home. Oh, no. It's fine. We can work with this. They're both the lost cause anyway. What reason should, when a Heartless Maiden had to screw everyone over if she knew how loyal her partner would be? No, we can use this to our benefit. Now that the ace and 10 are out of the way, we can keep ending the higher cards up and they can deal for low points without the worry of busting. King, Queen, Jack, 9 still here. That's still a lot of high numbers. We don't know if that's the case. There's 14 cards and only 13 to choose from. For all we know, one of those could be missing. You're not making the sell much easier. What I'm trying to say is that there isn't much at risk of pulling a high number. We don't have the higher cards go on the platform and hit for small cards. This will even things out the most and give us our best shot at getting out. Are you even hearing yourself? Even now, let's leave too many low point cards by the last round. It's not enough to face the dealer. You have to side with bones on this one. The match just doesn't work without logic. I'm gonna kind of skim through this. Who'd say the two with the high card wouldn't just test their luck and send themselves against a dealer like Ro and Cecilia? Yeah. You're thinking of this completely wrong. This is bend and forgive. The audience wants to see us get punished rather than live. No, keep going. What I'm saying is we shouldn't mindlessly try to save as many people as possible. We should start thinking about which of us deserves to clear the game more. That's what the game's designed around, isn't it? How can we decide? We were all found guilty, weren't we? You got the idea of who should game can. 3 to be exact. Yeah, I think those 3 assholes deserve to die. isn't better. Can't dream about the first thing you did was screw a bunch of other people over. Not to mention throw a kid under the bus. I agree with that. I say we get rid of the 3 assholes if we can. It's a matter of judging by things I doubt we should be first on the list. Are you saying the first 8 kids worth more than human lives? What are you talking about? 7 people were eliminated in life. That means not everyone made it out without their partner. It could be that they both got eliminated. If that was the case, it would have been an even number of players. At least one person here made it out on their own. What's that got to do with anything? That doesn't change the fact that you blackmailed us. I forgot what you're trying to say. Blackmail is bad, but letting your partner die when there was a way both of you could have lived does sound worse. Considering we should leave out the players who passed roulette without their files, seems like thematically appropriate punishment. That was forever ago, though. Does anyone even know who went with who? Pair of players with their correct roulette partner. Once you believe you paired everyone correctly, click the confirm button. I mean, I know that for sure. And I know, Sailor and Sandbag, weren't they? I'm gonna assume I wasn't paying attention when it flashed through all the roulette wheels. I'm gonna assume Cecilia and Rook, and then the rest is I don't know, Mineki and Poppy, and then Bones and Goblin. I don't know. No, something isn't right. Man, I don't know. I don't remember. We might just call it for the first three. The first 3 are right. Oh, okay. So I just Goblin. No, something isn't right. Okay, you're Cobbin. No, fuck. Fuck, I forgot Vic and Vega are in here too, and I don't know who went with who. I genuinely don't know if it was said. The only time it would have like confirmed is in dialogue that I may not have read, or when it quickly flashed by everyone way earlier. But that was literally like two and a half hours ago, real life time. I would have no reason to memorize that. This is kind of a little BS because there's a lot of combinations here, and I genuinely don't remember any of them. Can I just keep confirming and the game will tell me if I'm stupid? No. I'm gonna ask for chat to just say, can we just say Vic and Vega? Poppy and Mineki. Oh, Poppy was with the tree guy. Okay, so wait, Poppy. I'll just put someone here. Poppy was with Cobbin. So that means Vic was with Bones. Or Vega was with Bones or Vic. Okay, Vega was with Bones. Bones was with Vic. Okay, thank you for that. I genuinely could not remember. I was with There's no doubt about it. Those were the pairs. That confirms it then. The outliers are at least Vega and Mineki. You don't seem to apply just because a few of us had a moment of weakness we deserve to be shunned by the group. Our manslaughter does not a monster make, I say. It's at least one of them. I mean, starfish and catfish work together, right? No, that isn't right either. That was off when... What was off when you first got on stage? They got a replacement code when they got on stage. Is that right? The original was a bit same. Whoa, hold on. Oh, Vega, should have known you made it out alone. You think I got them eliminated on purpose? I was trying to do carburetors on. I thought they didn't want to work for me. I had no choices. I had them to me. Part of the crew, they helped us get that kid. They shouldn't be left out. So we agree definitely leaving them out, right? How fair is that, though? Being in a life situation, acting on instinct? Yeah, but it's one thing to be a total line manipulative scam artist that chew cons and cheats your way out of trouble. It's a bit specific, but it's another to purposely kill someone else when you know you've got another out. Point taken. But even if we cast out the black sheep, we still need to figure out who's going after who. I'll just pair it back up with our roulette partners. I trust Shark back the most anyways, and I bet you guys are the close with them too. Time's up. Oh, fuck. That was the sound my lawyers make. No, it is not. Time's up. Guess no one felt like volunteering this round, folks. We're still in the middle of a discussion. You can't just... Rules are rules. A bid will now be chosen by an audience vote. Call now. Don't remember screen and cast your votes now. Things could still end up going as planned. And the votes are in. That was fast. The first looking to the most calls is none other than our one and only nonsensical jokester. Please make your way to the gallows. And next stage is Neki. Oh, really? My good dear friend, Cheshire. What? I believe you got picked, but not me. I was being silly too. Something wrong. Why did we just stand there? Have you two even spoken to each other? Of course we have. Cheshire leads the people rich in her life, you know. You can see their family history. It's 5 seasons worth of a soap opera. We can talk for hours. Alright. You aren't nervous, are you? Let's see what they have. The dealer has a 7. Oh. Oh. And you're a wild card. Driving straight home to the when we make a pretty picture. Chester, 2 black chips in a row, ladies and gentlemen. You plan on sticking it out together or hit? It's not surprised to do our best. The mirror chose to skip the easy blackjack in order to get another contestant on the platform. Of course, that's what they do. They're a good crew member. Sailor. It's true. They killed the guy in preliminaries to get ahead. They would have just left behind another participant, right? That's our first hit of the game. Once anyone on the gallows hits, it's a free-for-all. Even those outside the section close to the gate can be chosen at random. Without further ado, let's draw our next one. Common gets to live. Only a 4, that makes another blackjack unless Wild Bunch are feeling extra spontaneous today. What are you doing? Do you plan on pushing luck with one more time? Oh, come on. Once, going twice. Okay, they're safe. And they got a 17, the dealer. Damn, okay. Call it time makes you touch when everyone's standing on the gallows. Blind and so you're right back to nature lifts the trio to safety. It's half the round's gone. Outlaws, time to speed things up a bit, don't you think? Looks like nobody's buying to do a group discussion this time. Might be for the best. I don't know if talking's gonna really matter. I've not been given much, like, options to choose. It's getting really my thing. We're the last one in the room. We're gonna talk about the actual game. We're not hanging out. I got the 9. Great. Partner up with me. Lucky number 2. Not sure if I'd call it lucky. It's like a super lucky number in some places. Okay. Runs out to 11 are probably the best players we can get right now. Worst case scenario, we hit and end up with a lone but there's nothing we can pull that would lead to a bust. As poor of a opinion it is, at least it's right. There's no right way to know. Alright, I ideally want to score 17 or higher to be safe, considering there's a chance we end up with only 14 our first hit. Which low. We want 18 or bust. There's a chance of being 18 or higher with our duo. 50%, so not great. You make it sound like 50-50 odds aren't good. I'm going with lower chances. Easy. But yeah, I am being honest now. My card's ass. Just call me the Bull Rider. Please don't ask her to call you that. Yeah, I'm pairing up with Benny here. Lots of people here. No reason, nothing. Just, I guess more people are trying to get on the gallows before the rounds are up. That time start having doubts about me then. The only one who's staying behind is Vega. I don't want him to die. Could have at least waited for me to finish the line. Sorry, old man, you're gonna have to be faster than that. Benny, huh? What? No way someone's quicker than me. I want to work on a trigger finger. Got a white selecting conventions here, Mr. Dakun. Who will it be? I choose Poppy as my pair. Trivial Tyrant and Lackadaisical Pest. Not my role name. Cornelia, gotta raise your voice, buddy. It's totally rigged. No one's ever beaten my reaction time. Let's have to go for it on the last round. Alright. Oh, just 3. They got a king and a 3. That can't be right. You said you were the 9. You believed it? Do you realize how bad of a spot you've put us in? You're acting like we already lost. There's one person who could have even put us over 21 left in the pool. It didn't have to be anyone that could have put me over 21. What the hell did you lie for? It's not like anyone was going to pick me if I hadn't. With good reason, you little pest. Do we have a very good time if you're staying or no? Doing the lucky or unlucky card B. Shit, where'd the guy doing us getting picked? 33% give or take, 70% that full bust on the first go. And 33, then we got another worry about. No! Benny! Fuck that. I'm not going. Benny. I still call bullshit on the rules. You should be free to say no. Tough luck, alright? Let's see what you're working with now. The 15. One on the card pool, huh, folks? We gotta be king. Barely in progress. Better than 13, you freaking welcome. Don't push it. What's the plan? Standing. Sure will be enough? Stand hard at 15 if the dealer's up card is 2 through 6. You already knew this isn't regular blackjack. You still stand. There's 7, 8, 9 up there. There's no way how we hit duh. Do you realize what you just done? Yeah, I just hit you killed us, that's what you did! This is what I only thought it was 15. I did it's a favor! This doesn't count, we're withdrawing that hit. No can do, hit is a hit. Can't shoot the guy after already fired, can you? Are you saying the rest of us don't get any say on it? We let you hit without Poppy's involvement, didn't we? What are you complaining about anyway? You're the one that wanted to work on my trigger finger. Can't imagine a death more embarrassing than this. Don't be me. Deadly Dreamboat. Alright, boys, yeah. Can't be shitting me. Grand hand is 20! Say. That you were severely run over before joining, but that was your best case scenario considering jumping off. So what's a bit? Stand! Whoa, I haven't even finished the sentence yet. Stand it is! Oh, dealer bust. Did you stand hard at 15? Mm-hmm. Like you didn't cream your pants when we bumped up to 20? Oh no, Benny! Fuck. For one, Suits right. Who've just stood. He spits out before bumping into Bone's shoulder as he walks past Stand on the edge. Eventually, the four-lifted RV side its platform rises. Oh no! Final round. You always stand around on the edge of the cliff now. Feel someone tap your shoulder from behind. You're the 9, correct? Yeah, that must mean Sailing Sandbag are being truthful about 6 and 7. Maybe the 8 or 10? The 8, yes. I overheard that you worked in statistics. What's the chance of winning on 17? 70% give or take. What about 13? I mean, I'm doing calculations on the fly. It's not perfect, but probably 35%. It means our pair has the best chance of surviving. Just pairs, yeah? But if you and Sandbag go up, you can still hit. What? So it can pick you and bust? Or it'll pick Sandbag and get a guarantee out of here with a blackjack. Some combination of Sandbag, Sailing, and I go up as a pair to hit, then we might get stuck with you. And not to be harsh, but the reality is we're not in a place to assess how many we can save. We need to start thinking of who has the best odds of being saved at all. What's all of our odds to survive here? So with one option, Sandbag, you go up and hit with 50% chance all 4 die, right? The other option, you and I go up and say it's 50% chance to live and 100% chance the other 2 die. Remind the only scenario you have a chance of surviving is in the last one. Yeah, but that means it's either 70% chance of 2 living or 50% chance of 3. Yeah. If everyone loses it, it kills all of us. Be smart about this, Edwin. So you're not. So now you're giving us a heads up? I only have the option to say, I'm gonna save here. Okay, we'll go with your plan. It's less risky and allows for the highest chance of survival. Even though there's a chance we die, and we do have to keep justifying it to yourself. It's the right choice. Just trust me. It's the right choice. I don't really want Sandbag and Sailor to die, but like, at least I forgot what were part of the actual rules and what Seaman told me. Tell with this kind of stuff. Eddie. Huh? I think it's better to stick with Vega. See if I can figure something out on our own. I hate this. Time's up, everyone. I hope you're all where you want to be. Oh! I didn't even hit anything. I didn't even see it say press fire. It's gonna be big guy. Me. He's pairing with me. Rulable and paranoid objects. Please tell them I'm facing its dealer. Hey, no, wait. I could have sworn I had that. I'm a good shot. He's moving faster. I'm not done talking to you. You're not seriously just leaving us die down here, are you? Ignore them. Come on. No, I'm not done talking to you. I'm not done. As you reach the gallows barrier, you feel the collar around your neck noticeably slack. What beneath you is like it gives them the power sway as you walk on it. Feel a light breeze from the chasm. Okay, Sandbag. Forget him. It's colorless. Maybe there's a way out of it. I already tried. It won't. Unless you try for something really surprising, I take you'll both be safe. Hit, for God's sake. Get us on the phone. We'll find a way out. We'll climb up if we have to. Come out. Staying. We're staying on 17. Oh, no. God damn it. I was gonna try and gamble for it because, oh no. No, I don't want to watch this. I don't. Fuck. That's gonna go away with it this time. I hate that. I was hoping it would at least give me the option to try, and then if I knew there was no way I could have saved Scum back and done it. But now, so here's where I'm a bit conflicted there. Okay, so we're at the credits. It's what I brought up earlier of how much of it is scripted versus actual gambling. I don't feel like I actually got to play the game much. Like, yes, I did, like, talk and make some choices on the pre, but what did I even get to? My only choice was truth or lie, which I didn't even get to answer. I told them to back off of Maneki. That's about it. So I'm a bit conflicted on that. I was kind of hoping there was that chance to actually gamble. It would have been way more painful if you went with Sailor's group because you get to know them a lot more and you get both their character cards. You're forced to lie to them, and when you get on the platform without them, the cards rip in front of you. Okay, so I guess I'm glad I didn't go with them. It is a good game. Trust me, my little complaint here is not about the quality of the game. This is a fantastic game, especially as of Chapter 1 to a greater story. And I look forward to... Oh. An after credit scene. Thanks. Hmm? Queen. What? Huh? Oh. I thought we were gonna get one final scene of sloppy makeout between Eddie and Benny. So, damn good game. I quite liked it. I feel like the emotional bits hit how they wanted it to. I am conflicted. With these types of games, I'm always conflicted on the question between player choice and telling a good story. Because that was a damn good story, and I feel like it could have been screwed up if I chose something wrong. But at the same time, in a game like this, I feel like I've been cheated a little bit in the character choice, specifically on that last minigame. I felt like I had very little agency personally, But I could be completely wrong, and if I let them continue beating on them, or let Elise lie to Sailor, it could have changed the outcome. But that doesn't feel like the case with how that all played out. So I'm personally a little bothered by the lack of choice there. But in service of the really damn good story and the gut wrench there, fuck, that hit hard. I don't know what else to say about this game, other than the ending hurts. It does, and it sucks, and I know for a fact... Okay, I can't know for a fact. I feel like no matter what, it was going to end with those two dying. I feel a little bad. I don't feel as bad for Sandbag, as harsh as this is, because I barely got to know him. I feel more bad for Sailor. Fuck Vic and Elise. And let's see. I want to test something. I'm pretty sure when I announced the stream on Blue Sky, I tried looking up like what gifts came up under the game. Oh, I can't find it now. I can't find it now. There was a gif of Benny and Eddie like sliding together to kiss, and I can't find it now. Maybe it's on Discord if I search on the Discord. Hang on. Yeah, there's a couple of gifs for the game. There's like quite a few. This game just came out. How are there already so many gifs of it? Oh no, it's Benny sliding into hug Eddie. That's what it is. Damn great characters. Wood on Eddie. And probably Vega. Off the top of my head. Go play it for yourself. Go play it, get an ending of your own choice, see what choices you make, see how you like it. I'm very hooked on the story. I'm very excited for when the next chapter comes out. I will keep a bit of an eye on this game. I'll keep a bit of an eye. I do think it's riding the line of making me a little squeamish, because as sad as that ending was, it was more so... It did gross me out of it. I know it was very slight gore, but I said at the top of the stream, I am very sensitive to that shit. So I'll watch this lightly, and depending on how much more graphic the future chapters get would determine on how interested I get in them. Then again, when I saw the art style and saw the trailer, I kind of knew what I was getting into. I get the vibe of this game. We're not going to do the usual ending scramble and stuff. I'm very tired, and it's 1 in the morning, but like, I don't regret playing this. Thank you very much, Ghost with the Most, for suggesting this game to give me a chance to try it out. You have to face your fear. It's not fears. It is not fears. It is disgust. It is, I don't like gore. I'm not afraid of gore. I just don't like seeing it. It upsets me. This isn't a face your fears or like I can grow to go beyond it. It's just my body does not agree. My stomach does not agree. I'm gonna get a drink of water. We're gonna do the wrap up because ads start in 30 seconds. I don't want to wrap up before then, so I'm not cut off. Thank you everyone for watching. Tomorrow night we're gonna start the playthrough of Crash of the Titans, continuing our big Crash playthrough. We're almost done. We have Crash of the Titans, Bind of a Mutant, and then Crash 4 to play. I've decided tentatively I don't think we're gonna go for 100% on Crash 4. I'll explain when we get there, but I thought about it. Thank you for the free public entertainment. You're welcome. Thank you for offering me. And until next time, folks, the same stupid wizard you love, the same channel you love. Good night, everyone. And 5 seconds to spare for ads.